Shout to all my mic-minded people locked in, the culture, the craft, the conversation. You know the drill. You know what we do on this podcast. I've got a wicked special guest with me for this episode. Man like JoSoSick is here with me. He's deeply embedded in the grime scene. He's got a new project out, a new EP. So, of course, we're going to talk about that. And he's also diversifying and diving into other genres as well. So, trust me, there's plenty to talk about. But, bruv, I just like to jump straight in, right? So, what I'd like you to do is you tell me where we need to start on your timeline. Imagine your timeline. Take me back to wherever we need to go back to so that we start to get an understanding, a flavour of what led to the creation of JoSoSick.
Sick, man. Yeah, man. First of all, big up for having me, man. Appreciate it, man. I'd say, yeah, the beginning of like the Joso law, I'd say. It probably wasn't even Joso law when it started. So I actually like used to rap under another alias. I used to kind of just rap over like bashment beats. So like Touch a Button, that kind of era of bashment, basically. You should just rap over that.
Bruv, hold on. I've got to stop you already. Right, you Touch a Button, right? I'm not familiar with that. And if I'm not familiar with it, not that I'm not the oracle of this thing, but if I'm not familiar, I'm expecting some of the listeners might pretend they know what you're talking about, but I'm not here to front. What's Touch a Button? Is that a name of a rhythm?
Yeah, so basically, it was a bashment rhythm. Vibes Cartel actually had I think he had the original Touch a Button now. And then Sneakbo from Brixton, Political Peak, and then a couple of guys from Peckham. That's what I kind of heard UK people start rapping on it. So I was like, right, this is sick. And that's how I kind of started rapping, if you would. Kind of literally done a verse for one of my mates' projects. And it was actually funny that one of the first bars was like, rap grand bashment, call me Mr. Versatile. Got to watch the wait, trust it will be worth the while. Something like that. But I was always knew that I was going to kind of do different things in it, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I think I ended up doing another project for one of my brethrens. And we actually done Grime, but I don't know if you remember Kano's song She Glows.
Yeah.
I think Wiley's song She Glows. I think Kano was on it and Gets. We done a remix of that. Yeah. So that was my first time really touching grime. But it wasn't really grime kind of, because it was that weird kind of poppy sound.
Okay.
That a lot of the grime MCs were doing at the time, innit? Like, and then I'd say I kind of stopped. I actually did stop for a while. Just wanted to kind of just enjoy life a bit. And I would say like 2012-ish, I think I got back on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when the name change came into place. So obviously I was with whatever my name was before. And then at the time, so I had Twitter, and I was like, yeah, I'm not this guy anymore. Let me just make a new handle. So I made JoSoSick. So it was just meant to be a handle. Like, then I started writing again. And then one of my first bars was like, J to the O, S to the O, can't be testing me though. I was like, all right, Joso, cool. All right, cool, this is going to be my name. And that kind of just stuck from there, basically.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what was your name? Did you say it was Joe Law? Did you say that?
No. So no. Joso Law is like JoSoSick's law. That's my law. That's the overall thing.
Oh, sorry. Right, okay. Yeah. Right, I get you.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, my alias star. Don't worry about that still. Do you know what? Yeah, it's dark here. No, do you know what it is? Yeah, I had an interview with J Beats and I didn't tell him in it. Like, so I got you get
fair
it.
enough.
But if you know, you know, innit? Maybe one day
keep the
off
playing
camera.
field level, yeah.
Yeah, I might show you off camera. I might swing
All
it
right,
to
cool.
you still.
All right, cool. Bruv, listen, we've got to go further back than this. I need to understand a little bit more about because I'm guessing that you're talking about that era you've just described. Was like early 2000s, maybe. Is that right?
So like 2008 was when I was like,
okay.
That's when I first proper started.
Okay, well, take me back a bit further. So, what about a teenage Joe? Do you know what I mean? Tell me where you grew up as well. Like, I want to hear more about the man, about the person.
Yeah, cool. We can go way back then, man.
Take me back, bruv. Take me back.
So yeah, man. Born and raised in Camberwell, South London. So it's like next to Peckham, Brixton. It's so funny. So like, I didn't even have much of an interest in making music. Like growing up, I would say I was into wrestling.
Yeah.
So I loved wrestling, WWF at the time. Then I was involved with football a lot. So I think from like secondary school up to probably, I would say around 18. So these times I was kind of already rapping a bit, but I wasn't really, but football was my thing, innit? Like,
okay.
So I done like a football, it was college, but it was attached to a football academy. So I done that, got injured, broke my foot. That's the reason why I'm not pro, man. I promise you, I would be.
For real?
Yeah, big man thing, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm capping though, but but no, I actually did break my foot though. I actually did break my foot. And then that injury just kind of took it out of me, man. So I kind of like knocked the football off. I still played, but just not seriously. That dream, do you know what I mean?
Okay. So was the football academy that you just mentioned, was that in Camberwell?
No. So that was actually in it was Lewisham College. So we was based in Deptford.
Okay.
And the academy was Charlton Athletic at the time.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that your team?
No, I'm Arsenal fan, man. Do you know?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to say that. I was going to start guessing. I was thinking, I wonder if he's Palace.
Big up Palace. I love Palace.
Yeah?
They're like, because that's the South London. You get what I'm saying? Like, I do love Crystal Palace. But yeah, Arsenal.
So how come Arsenal then? Obviously, there's like a family connection. Did you inherit the team or?
Yeah, definitely family connection, man. My older brother grew up as an Arsenal fan. It just seems like majority of my family are Arsenal fans. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we're just here. Obviously, we've got a couple deflectors and that, but
yeah,
we've got a couple deflectors. My little brother, so my youngest brother supports Man City, and then my younger brother supports Chelsea.
Okay. How old? Your Man City brother? How old is he?
He's turned 22 the other day. So
okay, yeah. My son supports Man City.
Still the young G's, innit? That's what I'm saying. It's always the young G's,
he got me
man.
into football. That's the mad thing. Like, my friends couldn't believe it. For decades and decades, I was like the anti-football guy.
Really?
They'd be going down the pub to watch football. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to stay in and smoke my weed. I don't want to be coming out. And anti-football guy. And then my son Dexter got into football a couple of years back. And he started playing for the local team, but he got into the Premiership football, Man City, and he showed me He showed me like how Foden and Haaland link up, and how I remember seeing Palace play at the time, and it was when Eze was there. Eze was there, and who's the guy that ended up going? Zaha.
Yeah, Wolf.
And Elise, is it Elise? There was these three anyway, and I was watching it thinking, actually, this is pretty sick. And then he made me choose a team. No, I don't. The good thing about football for me is that I can just watch it, and I don't really. People get really vexed when their team loses. I'm not really that deep.
Me, bro.
But I had to choose a team, and I went with Villa. Now, the only reason I chose Villa is because the first and only Premiership ground I've ever been to is Villa Park.
Oh, I swear.
And at the time, Ashley Young was playing for them. And he's from Stevenage, which is the area that I grew up in, Hitchin, Stevenage. And I knew his younger brother from back in the pirate radio days, 1999, 2000, garage, pirate radio, that era. So I thought, okay, that's my connections. What's that?
His brother was an MC?
Sorry, no, his brother, he was part of a crew that, he wasn't an MC.
Oh, okay,
but
cool,
I felt like that gave me enough links to, like, logical reasons to pick Villa.
I rate that store. You thought about that one store. I rate that store. That's cool.
But if they win, I mean, as things have progressed a little bit, like, I do get a bit annoyed when they lose, but it doesn't ruin my day, put it that way. I like the players more. I like Arsenal because Eze's there and Saka and what's my man from Chelsea, Madueke.
Yeah.
They've got, I like these little hit squads, you know what I mean? No, you're not.
No, I'm not overly fussed. I feel like we pay too much for that, but
For real?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I think, but
Anyway, man, we digress. People that aren't into football, thank you for bearing with us there. But because I'm into football now, I can actually cut it up with people and talk about football. Years ago, I'd have just been like, I ain't got a clue about this. Okay, so you were into the wrestling. I bet my era of wrestling, WWF, is slightly different to your era because I know you're a bit younger than me. So my era of WWF was like Prime, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Legion of Doom, all that sort of stuff. What was your era?
Attitude. So Stone Cold, The Rock, Chris Jericho, Triple H, them man. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of people in the world of music like wrestling, don't they? I know like Logan Sama is like a big wrestling fan, and I can almost see like the not comparisons, but a bit like with certain MCs and stuff, like they're characters, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's an interesting sort of character vibe about wrestling as there is about MC sometimes. So yeah, all right, cool. So you growing up in Camberwell. What was life like growing up in Camberwell? A young man doing your thing.
Yeah, it was pretty chill, man. Yeah, I was just like a normal dude, man. Like literally, I think after the football died off, so I was still doing the course. I was like, I might as well just finish the course and that kind of thing. Okay. So I was able to get a part-time job at the time. So I really just worked since college, really. I wouldn't say always had a job, but I've just always been working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get this bread.
Yeah, bruv, I hear you. So the football dreams were kind of ended with a broken foot.
Yeah, man.
And then, so what? Round about this time, are you already? Well, actually, forget about you on the mic. Like, what music are you listening to? Like growing up, around these eras, like what are you listening to at school, at college?
So do you know what my taste always like changes. So even like recently, like it's really changed. Like I'm definitely listening to more like UK stuff. Back in the day, I was listening to so my first introduction to even grime music was South London grime. I'm talking about NAA, like Nasty, Big Nasty, Solo, Roadside, or like RSGs, RA, Diggers.
Roadside G's.
Yeah.
What happened to them, man? They were cold.
They're still about still. RA is still. Yeah. I was at Dirty Scants done a listening party, I think early in the year or end of last year. And I was there, man. And got the jacking with the RAW. I was like, yo. I
need to hunt that down again because one of their look, trust me, I know it ain't all about Spotify, but one of their albums, it's not on Spotify anymore. And I need to hunt it down because it was sick. So, I can't remember the bloody tune. I'm not going to try and sing it, but yeah, one of their like, roadside anthems.
Get my phone on roadside. Exactly. That era, that's my entry to grime, bro. Like, literally. Yeah, so that's even a weird one because like even before that, I was listening to rap. So my household, like my mum would play like loads of soul, R&B, rare grooves, reggae. That's my mum in it, like. And then when my older brother got hold of the stereo or whatever, it's just bare rap. So Big Pun, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Eminem, Mobb Deep, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I grew up on. So I was listening to a lot of, and also what was hot on MTV as well. That very much influenced my taste. So whatever MTV bass was playing, like at the time, that's what I was bumping. Until I got my hand. You get that? We're going back, bro.
Come on, I love it. I love this. Yeah, so I can see the eclectic taste, and so music was in the household, obviously. But by what you're saying, like mum's got the soul and all that kind of stuff. Brothers bumping the New York City stuff, and
hard shit.
yeah. I can't remember when MTV Bass first come out. Is this before? Is this pre-Channel U? Gotta be, innit? Yeah. Channel U is like early 2000s, 2003, 4, 5, or whatever. I'm not good at years, but
yeah.
Okay.
It's around, I feel like maybe a few years before, because I think it was named something else before. I think, but I can't remember. Don't quote me.
Okay, so there's musical influences from what you're hearing your mum and your brother play. Is anyone else in the house musical beyond just listening to music? Are they artists themselves? Are they doing anything, singing instruments?
No, not really, So my little brother's kind of been dabbling, but nothing's really. I just don't think he's serious, which is
Okay.
cool, innit? Like, I just don't think he's ready, innit? Like, but I thought he's always got like an interest in music, and I feel like,
Yeah.
especially like over the last year and a bit, like his interest has grown. Like, he just loves being around it more. Like, he went to the Trans Presents the other night. Like, I couldn't go because I had to shoot the next day. But Logan's FaceTime me there. I'm like in my bed because I got this video shoot the next day. I'm like, yo, he's like, yeah, your brother's. I'm like, I know, like, you get me, son. So, and that was actually proper sick to see, innit? That like my little brother
Wicked.
and his brethren like just went upon themselves to go and listen to
Just
rap
vibing.
music, innit?
Just
Do you know what I
raving,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked, man. So you're influenced by, of course, by the South London grime. Essentials were big in South, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Are they like the kind of original, or one of the original, Essentials
proper,
was from back in the day, innit?
Yeah, they were the proper, I would say, like, face grime. Especially in, like, they were obviously, like, Blue Borough, like, they were the Blue Borough guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, they kind of, yeah, they're just essentials, but essential, bruv. If we look at it, bruv, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're a big part of South London grime culture as well, man, and just grime culture in general. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's always like one thing that I do take pride in with being a South Londoner. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's actually people that are from not maybe the same neck of the woods, but roughly grew up on the same things, and they're killing it. They always have that legacy. Do you know what I mean? So that's really something much I look up to, man. Honda.
Yeah, for real. What about pirate radio? Did that play much of a role in your life? Are you listening to pirates, listening to radio?
Not so. I was listening to On Top FM, so that's when I started to get my proper fix of grime. So I would hear like the tunes, and they used to do sets as well. But I feel like I can't remember why I stopped, but I just stopped locking in for whatever reason. Then Logan Sama had his Kiss shows, and I started looking into those. And then obviously, like, I'm hearing about more of these guys. Obviously, I knew about the Wiley, Skepta, but I didn't really listen to them as much as I was listening to the South London guys, kind of thing. And then obviously through that's kind of exposing me to more of these guys, Roldy, who else was at the time? What's their names? Slew Them, like all of them, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
Chronic and that, like, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Nasty Crew,
exactly, yeah. So yeah, man, I think like that's when I was like proper starting to lock in a lot more into grime. But I think that was a bit later though, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I think that might have been about 2010. When did Logan do his Chosen One sets? I think I was I might have been 2012. So that might have been 2012. So that's what I'm saying. There's a big jump when I stopped listening to radio.
Yeah.
And then kind of got back onto it. But them Chosen sets, that was sick. That one where Gets and P Money both. Yeah, that was cold. That was cold.
Yeah. Oh, mate, that's they were going back and forth a lot, weren't they?
Throughout like literally that whole year. And then, like I said, yes, I think Logan put out these Chosen One sets. He had a I can't remember who Gets was on with, and then there was the OGs one. I remember I think I listened to the OGs one first, and I was like, ooh. Now I listened to Gets ones. I'm like, ooh. And that's when things started to get a bit, you know what I mean?
Are you team P Money?
Oh, do you know what? The South London bias, yeah, definitely. The thing is, like, I'd obviously heard a lot more of P, but obviously Gets was more of the guy in it, like, at the time, in it, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the South London bias kicked in, man, and I feel like it was very even. Do you know what I mean? Like, in the end, I feel like I did prefer. Yeah, they're both cold. I feel like there was only one dub I didn't like, and that was Gets' Suicide dub. So I feel like that. I think that was an extra dub as well. But yeah, so that's why I feel like it's a bit meh.
Do you know what? I'm going to go back and listen to this stuff this week because
I might have to as well, bro. Yeah,
that was a good era. Do you
Trust
remember
me.
the it's a little bit earlier than that, but when Logan put out the War Report,
He put out a few. There was a few of
that was
them.
so good, man. And there's a
Cause
whole era where, not whole era, a whole period of time where just everyone was just sending for Wiley. Wiley had about 6 or 7 replies to do.
that Devlin one,
Yeah,
that was
mate.
cold.
Yeah, Devlin, Dirty Goods, all of them ones.
But this is why Wiley's a G, bruv. Like, you get
He's
me,
just
fam.
batting them off like it's nothing.
Yeah, like
just
literally, like
laughing,
obviously,
having fun.
yeah, man. That's what it's about, man. Obviously, he owed a few licks. He dished some licks back as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, I always say, like, if you're gonna get rushed in it, just throw some licks back in it. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man.
But that's what I love about Wiley, is that very inspiring person. Obviously I don't know him personally. Do you know him personally?
I've met him a few times, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's just not afraid to say, like, you know, if he feels like he's lost a clash, he'll say, do you know what? Dirty Goods, he got me on that one, or whatever it might be. You know, he's not afraid to like try and like uphold his ego all the time, and he's just there to like he said, he's just holding licks. I think that's a great way to that's a great way to phrase it. Did you ever see, was P Money obviously he's like Lewisham, Deptford area, right? Did you see him out and about? Maybe before, like, was he someone that you would notice and being out and about around the ends kind of thing before you were sort of deeply in the grime like you are now? Was he someone that you would see about?
No, do you know what's so funny? Because this even connects back to my college days, because I was growing up in Lewisham them times. So this is why I'm hearing about P Money and these man. Do you know what I mean? But I never like crossed path with him until later on in my career.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
And did jungle, drum and bass, like in these times that we're talking about here, was that in the mix as well? Was people that you were about playing that? I suppose like the jungle era in its like glory days was kind of like much earlier, 94, 95, 96. Yeah. But nonetheless, you know, X-Man and Herbsy, for instance, they're from Brockley. That's kind of southeast. So that's not a million miles from you, right? Was that something that was on your radar at all?
Personally, no, not really. I respected it. So like, I remember like jungle was kind of like big on like a lot of the games, like PS1 games had like jungle kind of style. But I used to always like, oh yeah, this is sick.
PS1.
Yeah, do you know?
Come on.
But yeah, man, I feel like, yeah, I always appreciated it, but I don't think it never really made me want to go out and look for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
at the time.
Yeah.
But then I've had so I grew up with my boy Gizmo, who I've done he's produced for me. He lives a few doors from me. That's my guy, man. He's always been into like drum and bass and jungle. So I feel like I've maybe picked up a few bits from him from kind of chilling. Like it would just be literally like chilling. It would just be like, I'm gonna do a drum and bass mix kind of thing. And,
yeah.
And I'm just there like just vibing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
So does this kind of bring us back round to almost where we started? You were saying that one of the first times you picked up the mic was on the what was it? The touch and go rhythm?
Touch a button.
Touch a button.
Touch a button. Yeah.
So are we now getting into the timing where you were thinking, I want to get involved in this?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, this would have been about like I said, 2012. So something actually key happened in 2012. I think it was even 12. So I'm so bad with years. It might have been 2010. In 2010, yeah. So I was working an old job. I was working in Top Shop. Do you remember the big one in Oxford Circus?
Yeah.
So I was working there in that like. I ended up getting a job for the ops, which is Selfridges. So I was like, cool, I'm leaving for Selfridges, innit? Like, so prior to that, me, a guy called Ayo, and another guy called Reese, we had planned to perform at the party, innit? Like, so that we came up with this tune. It was on a Heavy Trackers rhythm. I think it was on Logan's Fabric project that he done. I can't remember what it's called, but it had like a Christmassy feel in it. Like, So we made this tune, and it's so funny. Like I was actually listening to it on my because I saw it the videos, and so obviously I'm leaving, but they still let me come to the party, perform that, boom. So I'm like, cool. So we done that. So that was like one of my first proper times performing, innit? Like I felt like I sounded like shit, innit? Like I'm just screaming down the place, innit?
And it
like
works Christmas party. That's heavy. What? So
no,
that
it
you
was
actually
sick.
like a DJ and you know you got mics and like full,
Yeah,
were you
yeah,
on a
it's proper.
stage or?
So it was like some weird. It wasn't a proper stage, but we were like kind of elevated. Like it was proper. Like it proper kind of made me feel like, right, this is what this is like. Yeah, cool.
You got the
innit?
taste.
Like, yeah, literally. Like, I think at the time, yeah, I was just kind of just writing more so. And then I think I did start to kind of release bits and pieces under JoSoSick. So I linked up with so my boy Kwame, who I met through Top Shot, he had a friend called Whiffy. So I used to go to theirs to record my early stuff. I think one of the first tunes I done was No Games. It was called No Games, produced by Gizmo. Yeah. That's my G. I done a pepper rhythm actually. The pepper rhythm came out first actually. So yeah, I remember everyone was doing pepper rhythms at this time, innit?
Yeah.
So this is where Chip was going mad basically, innit? Like,
Not much has changed.
Yeah,
You're still going mad now.
No, facts, man. I rate that, fam. So yeah, I decided
rhythm,
I was gonna do one. Yeah, pepper rhythm. Done this pepper rhythm. Done a video to it, and yeah, I feel like that's where it kind of really started to take off. Where I'm starting to actually release stuff. So I think I actually went on a run of like No Games. Can't Tell Me Nothing. Yeah, I probably released about 4 or 5 tracks in that year, I think. And that was like the real early kind of days. Obviously I'm just trying to put out tunes. I remember I'm spamming DJs, like, cause obviously I've got the YouTube, so I'm on Twitter. I'm like, yo, so I've got a funny one. I don't even think that he'll remember this, innit? Yeah, but I remember like, Spooky, I spammed Spooky in it, so I sent it to Spooky one time, innit? Yeah, I think like an hour later, I'll send it to him again, innit? Yeah. He's gone, yeah, bro, you sent me this already. Cool now. So I'm like, shit. I got told because I was obviously like, I was young. I was just trying to get, I was eager in it. Like I was just literally trying to get my music heard.
Yeah, man. Let me just go back 1 second. I'm just interested. So you said you put out about 5 tunes.
Yeah.
When you were just talking about the pepper rhythm and that era. Tell me a bit more about that. Is this like self-releasing music? Like how were you going about it? What was the process and the mechanism behind making that happen?
So even with that, so yeah, I had my engineer, had producer, but also had just beats as well, kind of thing. So I somehow got pepper rhythm, and then I linked up with my videographer at the time, Paso. I can't even remember where I met Paso, but it turned out he was from Ends. So I'm like, yo, let's link up, kind of thing. Let's create. And then we literally went on probably about 4, 5, 6 maybe videos that we put out.
Wow, so you're doing videos like straight off the bat, like your first batch of tunes, you're doing videos for each one, and
and just even just throwing them on Spotify as well. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even
just
putting
them out yourself, like a distro kid type thing, you know, just getting them.
Just getting them.
Do you know why I'm so interested in this is because it's just so different from like back in. There's about 10 years between us, right? So it's fascinating to me how different that 10 years can make things. So it almost sounds like your kind of inroad to like getting to doing your music and getting it out there was through for getting music on Spotify, doing tracks, making videos.
No, I wasn't even Spotify at the time.
No.
SoundCloud.
Okay.
Yeah,
you've gone into like actually making tracks, like artist mode. It almost sounds like so just to contrast it to you know, my kind of era, if you like, was more sort of like bedroom mixtapes and this kind of thing. And like making tracks was almost like way further down the line. It's just really interesting. Even making music videos was not on my mind at that point. And that's why I'm so interested in it, because the way that you went about it, the approach to it, just so different from my own experience and that of the people that was around me. No one was making music videos particularly. So
Do you
yeah,
know
you just
what?
went in deep.
Yeah. Do you know what is? I feel like it was definitely because I had people like that already around me. So even when I was MCing back in like 2008, sorry, like them times, um, I was around like a videographer who actually had like a popular freestyle. So there was like a John Wayne freestyle that went mad on Grand Daily at the time, which was shot by my boy MBT at the time.
Okay.
So I was around him a lot of the time. So I was always around cameras and kind of like under the kind of impression like, if you want to be serious, this is what you need to do, innit? Like, because
Yeah.
obviously everyone at the time was putting out videos,
Yeah.
Brand Daily, Link Up TV. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what everyone was doing. See as you do, or do as you see, I should say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, brother, it makes absolute sense. It makes total sense the way you're breaking it down. Do you remember doing your first video? Or one of your first, you're one of your early ones.
I remember the pepper rhythm shoot. That was funny still. We just literally went to South Bank. We had no plan. You just let's go to South Bank. Went South Bank, and then I think we done another shot in the evening. My boy TG came through. Yeah, man, that was just like literally just random. Do you know what I'm saying? We just like, yeah, we want to do this. Let's go here. It looks nice. Cool.
Do you remember how it felt for you, like that first time being on camera?
I feel like the nervy part was like doing recording in public was very like weird and alien to me. Even the video before that, actually, I think I even skipped a video. I haven't skipped a video. The next video, or one of the next ones, No Games, there's a shot and I'm walking on London Bridge, but I'm like obviously rapping or whatever.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I'm just feeling weird because obviously, like, at the time, obviously people tend to have this kind of what's the word, main character complex, like everyone's watching you, and it's obviously as you grow up you kind of grow out of it, but I was very self-aware in it, so I'm kind of like they're frigid because I don't want to like draw too much attention to myself. As much as I wanted to be a rapper, I was very like, I wouldn't say shy, but like I didn't really like attention. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I hated being
okay.
Yeah, I hated being
Yeah.
like, I didn't really want to even be on camera. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to do this in order
Like
to do this.
you felt
need
like
to
it was
do
a
that.
necessity in order to boost your career and your profile. And yeah.
Definitely.
It's interesting you say that about, because I think the people have a stereotype of an MC is someone that craves the limelight, craves attention, wants to pick up a mic and be in your face with lyrics at any point. And by the sounds of it, like you've just alluded to, that's not you, and that's certainly not me either.
Nah.
Do you ever get them ones where you're like...
There's been times of like gone to places just to even just chill, and people have just been like, "Oh, are you jumping on mic?" I'm just like, "Nah, bro. Like I've actually just come to chill." Yeah, man.
Do you know the
Obviously,
worst one? I don't know if you've ever had. Sorry, I don't know if you've ever had this experience where one of those ones, like you're at a family party, for instance, and then someone will say, "Oh, Phil," or "Oh, Joe's an MC," and then they're like, "I had this horrible one, right? My dad's 80th, and someone had a karaoke machine out."
Oh.
And then I could hear in the back of my, like one of my ears, I could hear like in the background, one of my tracks, a D&B track. And I'm just thinking, oh no, please. And then someone comes, yeah, Phil's a rapper. Oh, Phil, why didn't you jump on a karaoke machine? And I'm just thinking, bruv, please, just do not do this to me. And I had to just politely decline. But I can imagine some people would like I just couldn't think of anything worse. Like there's a time and a place.
No, 100, man.
I'm not here to just spit. Not
every
100%, you know.
Yeah. Even like at my workplace at the moment. So I've recently changed roles, so I'm remote now. But the office is based in London. Lovely office, like I proper love it there. But obviously they keep getting me to try and perform like my TLs and that. So they're like, "Oh yeah, when you gonna perform, innit?" Like, obviously I'm just like, yeah, obviously when you lot are ready to pay my fee, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? You lot are ready to pay my fee, man.
That's it, man. What do they want you to do? Like a little lunchtime
Yeah,
gig or
like
something?
a little after hours thing. Do you know what? I would actually do it because like I do love the people at that place. Like I've made a lot of friends there. But one day I might bless them in it, like, but yeah, I feel like
when they least expect it.
Yeah. But yeah, at the time I just, like I said, I just like shrivel up. I'm just like, nah, bro, like
No, I
you
get
pay
you.
up, man.
I hear you. And do you know
like
what?
I'll jump on the karaoke. Like, don't get it twisted. I'll do the karaoke. You get me? I'll do someone else's bars, but yeah, just not my own,
what
man.
would be your karaoke? What would you go for?
Do you know what? So I remember it's so funny. My first karaoke there in it, it was like around Valentine's Day. So we had like a Valentine's Day kind of event, yeah. And I sang Bobby Cantwell, What You Won't Do for Love.
Okay.
Sang that, and obviously, yeah, no one. I don't think even people knew that I even done music, but obviously, man, I could hold a little note and that. You get me? Yeah, it was good. It was good fun still, man. And obviously, I felt like because I was new, that was like my kind of initiation. Do you know what I mean?
The icebreaker.
Yeah, man. But that's the thing. Like, I was more confident doing that than if someone said, "Oh yeah, spit some bars." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some interesting psychology behind that, isn't there? Well, I suppose it's kind of obvious. Maybe it's like when it's not your music, it's just like way less meaningful, isn't it? You can just step in, do it for a laugh. When it's our music, it can sometimes feel a bit more serious.
It is,
and a bit more like it's got more weight and gravity to it.
No, but because we do take it seriously, innit?
It's what you do, innit? It's like your life. It's not like a game.
We try to have fun, but even like in front of like, I couldn't imagine like spitting my bars in front of my march. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't do it, man.
No, I hear that. All right, cool. So yeah, you got some tracks circulating. You're doing videos. You're around people that you're around the videographers and the producers and your grime dailies and all this kind of thing. So that ecosystem is there. So yeah, it makes total sense to me that that's the way that you're going to approach it. So what do you feel was the next kind of significant step in the timeline then?
So yeah, obviously I touched on the live performance, and then I think I'd stepped away, and then we probably fast forward to like 2016ish.
Okay.
My first set, or one of my first sets, I should say. So yeah, 2016, I'd say my first set. So my very first set was a mad one. So leading up to this set, I was locked into a lot of Radar, listening to Radar Radio, and Mode FM as well. So we're listening to guys like AJ Tracy, Big Zoo, Mike Ty, J Ammo, Capo, Nico, Dark Horse, them man, innit, yeah. So I'm just listening, Roxfo as well, Cold. So I'm just listening to these guys anyway. Like, these are kind of, all right, cool. These are the level. This is the level. This is the bar in that. Like, so obviously I'm listening to these guys, cool in that. Like, so big up Sir Pix-a-Lot. So Sir Pix-a-Lot, I think he moved like round the corner from mine, kind of thing, and started to link up with Gizmo, and then obviously Gizmo's my boy. We all kind of started to form a connection or whatever. So Pix-a-Lot had a Radar show back to back with Argue, and Gizmo's like, he's gonna roll. He was like, I should just roll in it. So obviously Pix-a-Lot, yeah, roll in it, cool. So I've just rolled in it, like, so I've finished work. I used to work in Farringdon at the time, innit? So I just literally walked across the old street, and yeah, just obviously just vibing. Didn't know anyone, just knew Pix-a-Lot and Gizmo. Didn't know anyone else in there, innit? Like, so obviously I'm just vibing. So the MCs just started to come through, the sets going on, and then somehow the mics ended up in my hand now, innit? Like, so I'm like, cool. All right, let's just do a thing, innit? So I've done my thing. It was all right, innit? Like, for my first set, innit? Like, but I was literally like thrown in the deep end, innit? Like I said, like, so AJ was on the set, Mike Ty was on that set, Big Zoo was on that set, J Ammo was there,
Right,
Cadell
yeah,
was there.
big hitters,
Hilt.
big hitters.
I was with the big hitters at the time,
Yeah.
innit? Like, and yeah, like I said, with that being my first set, it's obviously it's just like shit. But obviously, it kind of felt. I didn't feel like out of place. I didn't feel like I felt out of place at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like looking back, I definitely didn't feel that. But at the speaking about it is a mad moment in it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was kind of like my first kind of set, and then it kind of like not died down, but I kind of went back to the dojo in it. So I was doing like a couple practice rooms in Radar with my boy Edgar and Denzel. So yeah, we just used to go radio practice or whatever. And then I got the shout from DJ Blitz. Yeah. So Blitz had a show on Empire. So I think he must have got hold of one of my songs. I think I must have emailed him one of my songs and he's played it. He's like, yo, I've got a set. But this place is in Enfield, yeah. So I'm in South London. So Enfield's like North London. Yeah, Enfield is
Almost
North
on the
London's
edge of
Croydon.
Hertfordshire. Yeah,
exactly, bruv. So the set was at some mad time anyway. So anyway, I've made my way up there somehow. Done this set. And I can't remember if it was the first one, but there was one set that was like a new guy. So I'm spitting my bar. Then I'll give it to him. I'm like, all right, cool. It sounded like he's good though. He's good. Cool. So after the set, like I'm chatting to him. Yeah, what's your name? Logan. That's when I met Logan now. Just met him at this random set, this fucking room, yeah. If you speak to any more Grime MCs, yeah, ask them about Empire, yeah.
Bruv, do you know the mad thing is, I've never heard of, like, I class myself as someone that like knows a lot about the history and all the little bits and pieces of the puzzle. I've never heard of Empire. So is it pirate? Was it like a digital station or?
No, it was a pirate. It was a pirate radio. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this room had I remember walking in for the first time, there was like some cream walls, there was a fucking slot machine in the corner. I was just like, this is Grime, yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, I met Logan there for the first time, and then we just kind of just like, you're cool, yeah, radio, all right, cool. And you just kind of link up like that.
Sick.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just been my guy ever since, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, look, my proper first intro to you was through the Lyrics Galore EP. Bad.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's not on Spotify anymore either.
I
need to. Where can I buy it, man? I'll just buy a copy of that. I need that back in my life.
I'll send. I should have the files. I'll send it to you, bro.
Bruv, how come it's not on Spotify?
I think basically, Logan ended up using a verse from a song for something else. So obviously we just like, fuck it, let's just take it off. Obviously, if that song's gonna, do you know what I'm saying? But
it doesn't matter. There's more to life than Spotify. But I just, I went to go and listen. I went to go and listen to it before we started the pod. And I was like, hold on, it's not here.
I would have sent it to you, bro.
Mate, that is a proper bad boy EP. To hear you
Which one? One or two?
Well, both. But
one.
Okay,
so part one you're referring to though, yeah?
Yeah, but both. Like, just all of it. Yeah, sick.
Yeah, no, thank you.
The flows, like, the way that you boys... So before... have I jumped forward a bit here? So you're at Empire, you meet Logan.
Yeah,
then
so it was around this time, yeah.
How long did it take before you're like, right, cool, let's get into the studio together and make these tracks?
Well, we started linking up in studio pretty much straight away, innit? Because obviously it's like we met through music and we just found out we were just very similar and we had very clear goals that aligned with each other. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like we just need to put music out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so luckily he had a studio up in Willesden,
like Northwest.
Yeah, Willesden, Harrow, Willesden,
like
Willesden,
yeah, Willesden, Harrow,
yeah. The very end of the Bakerloo line, whatever that stop was, bruv.
Okay,
that's why I had to get off.
Is that where he's from then? He's like northwest.
He's Northwest. Yeah. So yeah, I literally, yeah, we went to the studio, and just, yeah, kind of just started cooking up this project really, which wasn't really meant to be a project, but I think over the time it just made sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
just started to take shape naturally,
yeah,
organic.
man. And like I said, like it was got to the point, it's like you weren't seeing me without him and vice versa. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was always going places, going shows, like even like not even booked, but just turning up to places, somehow ending up on stage. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and
Synergy.
that,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
do you know what I
there.
mean? Like,
So you became friends basically, because like obviously we have like MC associates and colleagues in inverted commas and this
nah,
kind of
that's
thing.
my
But then
boy,
you
man.
get
That's
some
my
people
brethren,
that
man.
are your actual friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So he's one of
it's
them.
yeah, because it's funny as well. Like I've always said, like I feel like if I didn't meet Logan through music, I feel like we would still be friends.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're
Just the
just,
same energy, same vibration, whatever you want
do
to
you know
call
what I
it.
mean, man? Yeah, bro. Like a guy,
Yeah, wicked.
yeah, he's a fucking
Wicked.
idiot, but big him up, bro. No, big him up, but yeah, no, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. But he's just, yeah, this guy's hilarious, man. Funny guy, man.
Sick. So okay, so you got into the studio. So with the Lyrics Galore project, did he produce the beats on that?
Yeah, yeah. All so no, so the first one, no. I think he might have done one or two. I think he might have done one or two of the first one. I think the second one he produced all of it. The second one he definitely produced all of it.
Oh, what's my? I'm gonna.
Bar
I'm gonna.
one, bar
Yeah,
one. I think the
because I know he's deep on the
Lyrics
beats.
Galore tune. I'm getting mixed up actually.
I
No,
might.
he produced all of two. He produced all of
Okay.
two,
Okay.
and then the first one he done two.
I
Yeah,
might
yeah.
bait myself up here, but I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Like my
Go on,
intuition is telling me that one of the tunes was called like Clartin something.
Clartin
Is it,
Dubs.
mate? Clartin Dubs.
Clartin Dubs. Clartin
Come on.
Dubs.
I
Yeah.
did. Yeah. That was that made me get pretty hyped. That one.
Do you know what? Yeah, that tune was one of the first plays we got on BBC.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Big Zoo played it.
For real.
Literally, it was, yeah,
That's
I
a
can't even
tune,
remember
bro.
how we got it, but yeah, I remember we was locked in. Clartin Dubs was like, yo,
Clartin Dubs. Just
yeah,
before you even press play, like you just know that that's
it's this Clarty tune, isn't
that's
it?
what you're gonna get. You're about to hear you boys Clartin Dubs.
Try it, man. No, big up, man. Appreciate that,
have,
man.
have you got any behind the scenes stories you can give me from that era, or like does anything stick out, like studio sessions, little late night tales, any like little funny habits or rituals you boys might have had in the studio? I don't know, like anything like that at all come to mind?
Um, yeah, there's probably a few. What can I actually say?
What are you allowed to say?
Yeah, what am I allowed to say? Do you know what? Some of the habits, yeah, we used to do. I remember a few times, yeah, like so even like oh my gosh, so even like sorry, just even another moment which segue into a little habit in it, yeah. But so Empire was in Enfield. We knew Mode was in Enfield, but we didn't know where it was, yeah. We ended up finding out it was in the same building, just upstairs, innit?
No way.
Yeah, exactly. So I remember one of the first sets we got called up to the Mode room in it. So we're just like, yo, we got promoted now, innit? Like we're upstairs now, yeah, cool. So yeah, like literally like Mode is the dojo, Mode is home, bro. Like so when man say that, like man's talking about man will get there 9 o'clock. I'm not leaving until the first train the next morning.
What?
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we used to do, bruv. Like Treble Clef and Logan were the worst. They were probably worse than me. But I remember a few times, yeah, definitely like staying all night, like basically doing all night as that Mode, shelling, sleeping, smoking,
Just sleeping in the studio, yeah, having a little nap.
literally having a little
Yeah.
nap, bruv. Like, and
Wow, that's deep. That's dedication.
yeah. Do you know what? It got to
Night
a point,
shift,
like,
literally.
yeah, but obviously it got to a point as well. It's like obviously I've missed the last train. It's gonna take me like 2-3 hours to get home. I might as well just bake off, bruv. Like, what else am I gonna do? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, those are pretty like funny things that happen still, man. Like,
And
that building was the trenches, bro. Like,
the trenches. Yeah, that's where you're really earning. I always say pirate or radio is where you're earning your stripes, isn't it? That's where you're really honing the craft, earning the stripes, and obviously you boys putting in the hours, like hours and hours.
Crazy, love.
Mad.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, Mode, Radar. I mean, look, the list of stations that you've been on is
crazy.
It's going to be endless, right?
Yeah.
One extra.
One extra. Rinse. Flex. Represent. Bripson Radio.
Radar Radio. Did you ever do the Hell in a Cell? Was that Radar? That was Argue's thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, that stemmed from a show that we done. So at the time, me, Logan and Bliss had we actually had a radio show on Radar called The Other Side Show.
Yeah.
And I remember it was either, I think it was a pre-record. So this even before, this was obviously before Hell in a Cell, but we done a pre-record basically, which was us lot just going at it, like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And obviously Argue was there as well, like the idea. And done his thing, man. But yeah, man, that was literal hell, bruv. Like, I feel like I just weren't prepared for it. I don't know if you've actually seen it, innit, yeah, but
I've listened to them many, many times, but I just ripped the audio. What I tend to do, if I like a set, I just rip the audio. I don't really watch sets. I like listening to them in the gym or in the car. I've listened to Hell in a Cell 1 and 2 enough times, but I've not seen the video. Describe for the people that are listening that might not even be familiar with what we're talking about. Can you just describe Hell in a Cell?
So that's even the maddest thing, yeah. Like, it is literally what it says on the tin, innit? Like, I don't know if anyone remembers Armageddon, that 6-man Hell in a Cell, innit? Like, so I thought my expectations were, obviously Argue's reached out to certain MCs. You lot are going to be doing the clash, innit? Like, so obviously I had my kind of red beans out on whoever, innit? Like, so I ended up doing a dub. I remember doing a dub. So I remember like Argue played the dub before. And then obviously I'm like, shit, like, what am I actually going to spray now during this? Because I didn't really have any other bars. Like, So obviously my plan was just to kind of obviously spit those bars, but like use my bars in general, and like, like, and just kind of remix them in it. So that's what I was going in thinking I was going to do, because I didn't have time to rap for other MCs. I'll be real. Clashing wasn't really on my agenda, but I'll get involved because it's fun, innit? Like, got in there. Why is there like 50 MCs in that room ready to show? So I'm like, this is not what I expected, kind of thing, innit? Like, and yeah, it just kind of threw my energy off, innit? Like, if I'm being real, innit? Like, and
was it in the normal studio room, or was it like a different venue?
No, so the first one was in the studio room.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so the first one was in the studio room.
Okay.
And then they done it again. They done it again in Shoreditch, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was in Shoreditch somewhere. But yeah, man, I feel like I didn't enjoy that at all. Like, there was just too much going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and
yeah, it did sound pretty intense. Who was your dub for? Like, who were you like pitting?
Who was I was just going for Tim Dixon and Michael Corson, to be fair, Carr.
Mate, I was about to say in a second actually. What I remember from the sets, whichever one it was, is Tim Dixon, man.
Yeah, going blind.
He's on there a lot.
Yeah, going blind. He benefited the most. He was going blind. Like, he was going crazy.
He's got that kind of style, hasn't he? That it does kind of suit the sort of intense clash environment.
No, 100, man. Just sounds angry all the time, bruv. Like, and that's what suits, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Ted Dixon, he's a problem, bruv. Like, when it was war mode, like, he's a problem, bro. Like, can't even front.
So what was the vibe and the energy? Because you just touching on that, I'm interested, because this is not my reference points are only ever going to be drum and bass, right? So this just isn't really a thing in drum and bass. But obviously I'm a massive fan of grime and the culture, whether it's like like Sting and stuff like that, like the sound clashes, like Jamaican stuff back in the day, or whether it's the grime thing. I love the theatre of it all as well. So What's it like Hell in a Cell, as we're referencing this? So you're in. I know you said like the energy wasn't quite your cup of tea, and I think, to be honest with you, I'd probably be similar. I don't think this would suit me particularly. But what's it like? Does it get like? Is it fun and it's a joke and it's sportsmanship, or are people actually getting really vexed with each other?
No. That's one thing I would always say. Like, obviously, you had like, I don't know, like, I can't speak for everyone in it. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
True.
But the overall vibe that I got was that a lot of it was just water under the bridge. Just and competitive sportsmen. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I haven't got a problem with you. I just think I'm better than you, which is what we're here for. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that room, like, bro, you could cut that tension with a knife, bro. It was mad. And then like after, it just went back to normal. Like everyone was just busting jokes and like kind of talking about it. It was just, it's just kind of a normal kind of thing, really.
Because back in the day, some of the clashes did get, obviously there's the infamous Titch and Dizzy rooftop clash, and just some of the other ones with like Leaf, More Fire Crew and Roll Deep and Rico and Demon. Like some of these did, by the sounds of it, get quite deep. Heartless and Pay As You Go, all this kind of stuff. But it sounds like these ones are a bit more,
it was just more
not
like,
tongue in cheek, but a bit more like there's a kind of fun competition element to it.
It was very it was just competitive, innit? Like obviously, like I said, like you had 50 hungry MCs who just wanted to prove they're the best, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so
who would you say, putting you on the spot, is the Warlord, is your number one clasher for you?
Of all time, or
so let's go all time first.
I've got to give it to Wiley, man.
Yeah.
We'll give it to Wiley.
Yeah, same. And then what from like your generation of MCs?
Oh, Mike, of course, man.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, dangerous, bro. He's dangerous. Do you know what? Do you know why Mike is so unique? Yeah, because he can freestyle, innit?
Oh, okay.
So
he's moving, thinking on his feet, like coming with, calling out what's happening
stuff
in that time in the room.
Literally, like you spit a bar,
face, boom, yeah.
You'll spit a bar and he'll sing it back to you, and add his own, like, it's dangerous.
Okay.
So yeah, Mike's definitely, he's problems. Problems.
Yeah.
Big him up, man. Big him up.
Yeah, man. So where does this bring us up to then? So we're talking about the Lyrics Galore Sick project. And then you and Logan are rolling together. What happened next?
A lot happened next, man. I'd say, so we're going 2016, 2018-ish. So 2018, 19. So 2018, 19, I'd say things started to kind of pick up. 2019, Lyrics Galore 2 came out. So that's when we dropped Lyrics Galore 2. So obviously, like, prior to that, we're still going radio, literally just going to shows, and just doing our things, you know what I mean? Like, then I think 2019 was a big year still. So in 2019, so that year, I ended up getting shouted for the Capo's project. So he was putting together Why Not 3. So he had done obviously 2 previously. And then shouted me for that basically. So part of that project, which I was gassed about, you know what I'm saying? Like, big fan of Capo, man. Big up Capo for him shouting me for that. And then me and Logan got booked for Outlook 2019 in Croatia, which was at the time, like, that's when it's like, like, we're here now, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
was that when it was at the Fort, or had it moved by that? Was it in Pula at the actual Fort?
That was Pula.
Complex?
Yeah, that was at Pula.
That's probably about the last.
I think that was the last one. That was the last
year,
one.
you know.
That was,
didn't it?
Yeah. Because I think after that it was COVID, and then they moved to the smaller place.
And then it moved to the Tisno.
Yeah.
Outlook, bruv.
Big up Outlook, fam, bruv.
Say no more.
Let's talk about Outlook, fam.
Tell
Outlook
me about
was
it.
Mad.
You
Outlook
boys,
was
you
mad.
and Logan, taking over Croatia. I want to hear more.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So like, so we got booked through Mode. So Mode FM had a boat party. they got given a boat party, so we got booked through that basically. So when our name's on the flyer, that's kind of the mode, innit, kind of thing, innit, like. And then obviously word got about, people are seeing our names on flyers, and then are reaching out about other things. So we ended up getting booked for the boat party with Spyro. No, it's a tunnel party, sorry. Tunnel party with Joker. I think Joker, Spyro, I think Killer P was on that lineup, and me and Logan. We also got booked for Trend shouted us for a Mean Streets party, boat party. That was fucking sick. That day was even mad. I'll even tell you about that day. So imagine like we've gone there. So basically, yeah, we've gone there. So I've gone a day earlier, innit, because when I got out that I'm gonna be there, I got asked to host a beach party. So gone there, done the beach party, fucking sick. He was on deck. It was a subtle takeover, you know, subtle.
Yeah.
So it was their takeover. No, that was the next day. I can't even remember who was on deck the first time, but I remember Jay and Ems from Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
So them not are there, innit? So I'm like, yo, you man, like, jump on, innit? Like, so us three just shelling. And then the next day is a subtle takeover. That's where I've linked up. So Logan's arrived now. So yeah, me, him, and Razor done a set with Zar. Probably got one of my favorite clips from that party. Like, that was sick. So anyway, yeah, we got booked for the Mean Streets party. Got booked for the Mean Streets party. So we've had so I got shouted for another beach party, but it's raining, innit? So obviously, like, I'm so eager. I'm just like, nah, like, people still be out in the rain. Like, it's fine, innit? Like, got to the fort. So I got an Uber to the fort. Bro, I pissed it down. It's got even worse now, innit? So I'm like, fuck. So I'm kind of like stuck now, because obviously, like, I want to go home, change because I'm wet now, and then come back for the boat party that I had to go for. It wasn't even a Mean Streets party, actually, sorry. It was a Spencer, so it's a flow dance party.
Okay.
That I was booked for. So, my bad. Then, because yeah, it was with Boylan and Trends, our set. So anyway, so I'm like, shit, like, what do I do, kind of thing? So I'm trying to book an Uber, they're cancelling, I'm out here in the rain, I'm like, bro, what the hell do I do? So I remember going to the shop, I'm just baking off, I'm trying to order this Uber. So this Uber's finally come, but I've got half an hour till my boat party. So I'm like, shit. So I end up walking down to the pier or whatever, but literally like squelching, like trainers' socks.
Oh, nah.
Disgusting, bruv. Drenched from head to toe, basically, and it like. So I remember, yeah, I got on the boat. I remember DOK was one of the first people to see me, and he's on like, "Bro, like, what happens?" I've explained it to him, and he's just like, "Cool." Gave me a t-shirt, basically, innit, like a Michi's t-shirt, and so I was like, "Sick, thank you, cool." So done the party, cool, whatever. Then everyone's baking off. I think Oblig and Nefa were playing somewhere else, innit? But I'm like, nah, my socks are wet. I need to go home, innit? Like, so I'm literally like ordered an Uber, got back. But it was peak as well, yeah. So basically the guys that I was staying with, they had both keys on them. So they left the house with both keys, innit? So obviously I've called my guy, I'm like, yo, where's the key, innit? Like, he's like, he's left it by like a statue outside the house. I'm like, cool, innit? Like, so anyway, got in an Uber, made my way back. By this time, we were staying in it looked like a cornfield, like, it literally looked like a field, like bare houses, but it was just pitch black. There was no lights, like, it was pitch black. Literally, the only lights were coming from the houses. Like, there was no street lights or nothing like that. So anyway, my guys dropped me off, innit? Like, my battery's low now, innit? And I'm like, oh my God. So obviously I had to use my torch, innit? Like, I'm trying to find this key, can't find it. So I told my guy, I'm like, yo, where is it? It's like, yo, like, it's there. It's like, I can't see it. So I'm starting to panic now. Like, I'm on like 2% now. Like, my phone could cut out at any minute now, innit? Like, so I'm like, shit, like, what do I do? I'm like panicking now, innit? Like, and then, luckily, I've literally seen like the glint, like, from my light, kind of like, what's that? Bow. Got in the house anyway. Like, I was like, shit, I'm not doing that again. And then I think I ended up going back out that night. But yeah, that's just like one story from that place though, man. Like, it was just a crazy, crazy experience, man.
Yeah, madness. I was at that one. I was at that festival.
Sick.
I wasn't at any of the parties that you just talked about, but I remember Spyro played The Clearing as one of the last sets near the end of the weekend.
That was that same day. So the day I'm talking, I literally, when I went back, that's where we went. And I think I actually jumped on stage, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually jumped on.
I think it's a Deep Medi. I'm pretty sure it's a Deep Medi night or a Deep Medi set, I think it was whatever. But
Khan or Neek or both of them.
Yeah.
I remember I jumped on that. Still, yeah. Yeah, I think Flowdan was hosting it. And I can't lie, the guys, cold. We just kind of mobbed it a bit. So.
Yeah, mad. It's still sick. Like, big up all the Outlook gang. I think it's just so hard, isn't it? Nostalgia is such a powerful thing that
it's not the same, innit?
Even though it's still sick and Tisno's a cool location, like just those years of being at the fort and then down in the moat and then at the harbour, like you can't really recreate that. And I think some things just have to be like, just have to draw the line under it and leave it in the past and just have the memories. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. To be fair, I've not been to the new site, so to be fair, so that was the first time I've been. So that's my only experience I have. And every time I tell someone, they're like, well, yeah, if you ever go to this new place, it's not the same, bro.
Nah, it's still sick. It's just really different. It's like it's right on the coast. It's just much smaller. That was massive, wasn't it? You can walk that whole festival site with the fort. It could take you a long time to walk around it, and there's just thousands of people.
Yeah,
so it's just a lot more condensed.
Okay,
different vibe, but still sick.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. Yeah, the Outlook shellings.
Yeah, cool. So sick, man.
So what other raves of because what's it like in terms of? I'm quite interested in the contrast, the difference between a drum and bass show and a grime show, because what's really typical in the world that I inhabit is, we were talking off camera a little bit, but I'm trying to do it less these days, but very, very common to get like a 3-hour set on the mic for 3 hours.
Jeez.
3 different DJs, you know what I mean? They might only book one MC for the whole night.
That's crazy.
So I know straight away, I'm not trying to do like an ask and answer thing, but I obviously know from just being a fan of this stuff that grime is almost the total opposite. Your set might just be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then you're done. Like, is that fair to say?
Nah, depends really. Like, if I'm booked for a set, usually like it'll probably be hours 45.
Okay.
Depends on, like, a lot of the time I'm booked with other MCs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So obviously we'll just shell for the allotted time. Do you know what I mean? And then either keep it moving, or if the next DJ wants to keep going, then keep going.
But that's it, isn't it? It's all about you lot, whether it's yourself or whoever you're with, stepping up, shelling, doing your thing. Bam, bam, bam.
Literally, bro.
That's yeah. Whereas with the drum and bass, well, certainly I know it's not all drum and bass, because the more kind of jump up element of the drum and bass side of things is a lot more MC orientated. But you understand what I'm trying to say, in it, like that's almost, it's still kind of, it can be a lot more longer and drawn out.
I hear you still.
Some of the sets, imagine being on for like 3 hours and you can't just go ham. And sometimes people don't even want you to go ham anyway, because there's this whole thing about, don't get me wrong, some people love the MCs and there's definitely a big, not fan base isn't the right word, there's a big audience for MCs over the deeper, darker, minimal. But there's also a pocket of people that want the whole, like, it's the original backhanded compliment that we get a lot. Me and some of my peers of like, oh, we like you because you know when to shut up. It's all about it's all about letting the music breathe, and like, and some people will just outright say, oh,
stop.
that set's just been ruined by that guy on the mic, that kind of thing. But I don't really seem to get like the culture side of it. Is that the MC has been there from day dot, whereas I feel like grime is always, if there's one music that I would look to that's still relevant now and still active, that represents UK MC culture, is grime all day long.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Just reps it, man. And it brings in all those, it brings in all the elements of like the sound system elements, the clashing element, like we've talked a little bit about, the stage show element, the lyrical element, like all of that is there, and that's why I love it so much. Bruv, tell me a little bit about your creative process. In a minute, we'll get into talking about your latest project, because I know there's some interesting context around that. But yeah, man, like your creative process, I'm interested. Like, how do you go about writing your bars? Like, how do you approach these things? What inspires you? Like, tell me a bit about that creativity, inspiration, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I feel like my inspiration is probably life, innit? Like living. I feel like obviously we'll touch on it more, but obviously Sick Note was pretty easy to write because of a lot of the context behind it. I'd say prior to that, it was just more so at the time, bro, it was just like literally radio bars that I had at the time that suited a tune, and then I'll just add a verse on it. I mean, add a hook to it, and then put that out. And that's how a lot of my early tunes came about. I feel like definitely my early tunes, I feel like there was less thought behind it, and they're just kind of like, these sound sick, let's get that out kind of vibe. And then I feel like when I started writing Sick Note, I mean, even that, so I feel like I'ma Be Alright, that was like one of the first tunes I wrote, and I wrote that in like 2017, 2016, probably even before that. Yeah. That was like one of the first songs that I wrote. And I feel like even from there, it was like, oh, you can actually write songs kind of thing. And I just always just had it there. I was like, when the time's right, I'll come back to you kind of thing. And I feel like from there, it kind of always, gave me the confidence. It's like, oh yeah, you can actually write a good song. Obviously I was still kind of maybe just doing the 3 bars and a hook kind of method, but I definitely kind of knew what direction I wanted to kind of go with how I write and kind of my content and my context of the song that I'm playing or putting out, I should say.
Yeah. No, I hear you. You made a good point there, because it is different. Like taking the bars that work well on a radio set or in a rave, 100%, they can and do work well on certain tunes. But I think with certainly with this latest EP project, the Sick Note that we're talking about, it's not a typical grime EP, is it? Really, it's not rave music. It's not music for people to shock out to. It's got a bit more of a deeper meaning behind it, and it's a bit more reflective. Maybe I don't want to put these words into your mouth. This is just what I felt when I listened to it. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
so you can tell that there's more. Yeah, there's a different. Different ingredients have gone into the pot, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I feel like definitely the thought process was definitely try to make something that's meaningful. I feel like with it being my first project, I definitely wanted people to know me beyond radio and what you see on YouTube or social media. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I've been going radio at this point probably like 10 years almost. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone knows, I know I can do it. Do you know what I'm saying? More importantly, I know I can do it. Like I don't want to be known for that. And I feel like I can offer more. And I just feel like obviously having that kind of mindset of actually trying to make tunes with different concepts, talking about things that maybe other people can relate to, was very much prominent. Like I want to say something not for the sake of, oh, that's a sick bar, but maybe, oh, I've been through that, or, oh yeah, I remember that. that happened to me, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's definitely um something that I'm proud of as well, innit? Like, and actually thank you for them kind words as well, man, because the way you described it is definitely how I wanted it to be perceived. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv, yeah, I listened to the whole thing from start to finish, and yeah, it's really refreshing to hear something. I'm not saying that other artists in grime aren't doing this, but to do something that's a bit more heartfelt, bit not so like braggadocious. Do you know what I
Mm.
mean? Just like
Yeah,
using
100.
your voice to tell some stories and make it a bit more personalized. It's not like, whilst like, I'm here for the Clartin Dubs all day long, but it's like Clartin Dubs has been done. This isn't a Clartin Dubs part two, is it? This is
Nah.
like, I've been through some stuff in my life and I've got some things to touch on, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Was there a part of you that ever got worried that you might be pigeonholed as a radio guy, a radio MC? Does that ever come into your mind?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I feel like that
Yeah.
was at the time that was kind of how I was kind of um feeling. I think around COVID, I feel like that proper kind of allowed me to kind of just be more free. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I'll be real, man, I struggled through COVID, man. Like, I really relied on the live element of music to get me through in terms of what I write about, my content. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was very much, um, like I was the type of guy that will come back from a rave and I'll write lyrics, or do you know what I'm saying? I'll come off radio and I don't know, Logan might have said a mad bar. I'm like, no, I need to like a madder bar than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's what, when COVID came, that was gone. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of like, because I wanted to make a project through COVID, I put a lot of pressure on myself to do so, but I'm not getting the I'm not getting what I need from my life at the moment. So then it got to a point, it's like, all right, cool. Where can I draw inspiration from? Things that I've experienced. And yeah, like I said, I already writ I'ma Be Alright. I think through COVID, um I writ Rolling, I'll Wash Your Name. So they're two tunes that I've released around 2023, which were kind of leaning in more with the melodic kind of style that you probably associate with me now. So big up Sir T, because yeah, he was like, I don't know where he is now. Like, I've actually tried to reach out to him. But yeah, I remember, so he had like a style where it was like melodic, but it was with a drill element. And I remember
Okay.
like I released these songs, and yeah, it kind of like got people kind of heads up, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and kind of people more so coming up to me, it's like, oh, I like when you do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I like when I do that because I've started to enjoy it more, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, so yeah, like I said, so I probably skipped a bit, innit? Like, so obviously I wrote those during that time or whatever, but at the same time, I'm talking to DOK. So I'm like, bro, I want to do a project. So even this project's probably like 10 years in the making. Like, I've been talking to D, probably not 10 years ago, but probably about 5-6 years, like, in the making. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and so yeah, D was sending me like proper grind rhythms in it. Like, and I had a few ideas, I had a few drafts, but nothing really stuck for me. And I wasn't really, everything kind of got put into single file, like the singles. This will be a six
Hmm.
single. Nothing really stuck out to me that I wanted to kind of put out as a project or even as part of the project. So 2023. So I think 2022 before that. So DOK is part of Mean Streets, a collective of producers, DJs, some of the sickest guys in it. Like, um, they had like the idea to do like a sister label called Lean Streets. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Wicked.
basically them just doing more melodic smoother R&G kind of stuff. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And DOK made a tune. Well, he made obviously 2 tunes. They released 2 volumes in the end anyway. Like, and I remember I had this tune that was written on to 30s. So 30, who I mentioned before, had different written on that. So cool. I remember speaking to DOK and I'm like, yo, bro, like, I've got this idea, bro. Like, how about you give me that style of because you've got it. I've heard it. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got it in you. How about you give me that for this project? And he's like, alright, cool. Like, I don't know if you ever met DOK, but he's just so nonchalant in it. Like, he's just like,
Nah, I
yeah.
don't know him, no.
No, anyone in, yeah, man, it's all right, man. I got you. So I ended up sending in the acapella to different. And at the same time, I remember writing I Like to another one of the songs from the project. I think it was of part 2. So anyway, DOK ended up sending me back different with the beat that we hear. And then I've just sent him the I Like version just to listen to, innit? Like, what do you think? But then he sent me the beat that we ended up going with. He was like, oh, that's sick, but use this. So
Okay.
we're 2 tunes now. Then I remember I've gone back to I'ma Be Alright and ended up putting it or recording it on another song that he done for the Lean Streets tape. He was like, yeah, cool, use this. I'm like, okay. Sick. So we're like probably 3 tunes in now, yeah. I think next up was probably Toxic Traits. So when he's sending me these files, he's sending me odd beats as well. Not odd beats, but like beats here and there, whatever, innit? Like, so he sent me the beat that I ended up using for Toxic Traits along with that. So that's 5 now, innit? Cool. One of the last tunes would have been Do Not Disturb. I just love that tune so much. I was just like, obviously I want it to be like, I just want you to produce it. So can you make me something for this tune that I had recorded already? Done the same thing, sent me over what you hear today. So I'm in six tunes in now, yeah. It got to a point I was like, cool, how about an intro? So I was gonna use a beat from Silas. So Silas is part of Me Streets as well. And he done like a Millions edit. And that kind of the vocal hit that you hear on the intro, that so Silas has used that as well. So when I've sent that to D, he's like, oh, I've got a similar song. Shall I send it to you? So he ended up sending me the intro beat. So obviously he sent it to me with no drums. I'm like, this is sick. I might use that as an intro. Cool. So the intro is done. And then the remix I didn't even plan to do a remix as well. That was just very last minute as well. How that even came about, he was sending me pre-masters of the beats for us to send them off for mixing down. So this would have been about last year summer. He was sending me these files, but he sent me the beat that we used. And he's gone, yeah, I don't know what you want to do with this, but I've just sent you another beat. So I'm like, all right, safe. He was like, yeah, you can use that if you want. So I'm like, all right, safe. So I'm listening to it. And I remember I called him back. I was like, yeah, I want to do a remix. So I was like, cool. So I'm like, who do I want to get? And then, yeah, I just reached out to the guys. They were more than happy to jump on. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah, man.
And
Sick.
literally that's how the whole project came about.
So on a remix, you've got it's a remix of different. So you've got is N3 on it?
Yeah, N3.
N3, obviously Logan,
Duppy,
right?
Yeah, Logan,
Duppy,
yeah. Grime Journalist.
Oh, Grime Journalist, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cold, isn't he? He's someone I've only discovered like in more recent times. But yeah, boy.
Yeah, no, big him up, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I've got a couple of questions just about some of the things you were just talking about. So with where you had like a vocal already down, forgive me, I can't remember an example of the specific
It's
track,
probably
but say
all
you
of
had,
them.
well,
It's
yeah,
probably
all
all
right,
of
cool.
them.
We'll pick any one of them then. So you had a vocal down, and then DOK ended up coming with finding the beat for it or building a beat around it and then sending it back to you. Did you then re-record your vocal after hearing the beat that he was
Yeah,
going to use?
definitely.
You did, yeah.
Because I
That's
feel like,
interesting, yeah.
because I feel like with that in it, like obviously, like if I was to actually show you the old version to different, it's
Yeah.
more like the current version is more energetic in it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it would have just sounded stupid to.
So you perform it, you spit it differently.
Yeah.
Of course, like depending on the vibe and the energy you're getting from the track. So
Yeah, and the
so
vibe that
you
I'm
hear a
trying to
different,
deliver as well. Do you know what I mean?
And I was just interested. I wasn't quite sure how that worked, but yeah, that makes sense. Why do you reckon that with Be All Right, you said like that goes back a long time?
Mhm.
What? Why do you think you sat on it for so long? Obviously, like things happen when the time is right and all that kind of thing. So like it's all worked out nicely now. But do you think there's part of you that was holding back with that track, and
Oh,
you could have put it
definitely.
out sooner and maybe like kick-started this process sooner? I don't know. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, like I'm actually glad about the timing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like with that, I feel the tune obviously was there. I always knew that I was gonna do something with it, and I always knew that I wanted to put it on my projects, like whether that's an album or whether that's my first debut or whatever in it. Like, do you know what I mean? I kind of knew the sound that I wanted for that specific tune, but it was more so kind of finding my own sound within myself. And I feel like what I had to not necessarily go through, but just kind of me experimenting with the tunes that I put out with Surti, the kind of melodic stuff, that definitely kind of gave me the confidence to kind of, all right, cool, people like this, let's do more of it. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then the fact that I've got DOK who's able to just like really, like I'm actually like shocked at how he's actually created the beats, because the feel is exactly how I wanted it to be.
Is it?
But it's
Yeah.
weird because I couldn't explain it to him. Do you know what I mean? All
So
he's
he's
got is his
captured that
references.
emotion that you were feeling
Yeah,
within the production, within the music.
literally, bruv. Like, and yeah,
Were
it's
you in the
just,
room like when he made any of the beats, or is this all kind
nah,
of like remotely done?
all remote, bruv.
Yeah,
All
that's mad,
remote,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's on the
Yeah,
same
man.
wavelength,
Nah,
literally.
literally, man. Literally, like, yeah, proper grateful to have him on board, man. Yeah.
How much pressure is there, or I mean, I'm assuming there's pressure, but look, you tell me. So, like, is there any pressure from because Grime? I know it's changed so much over the years, but initially Grime was quite raw, very much like a reload vibe. Certainly in the clubs and in the raves and the events, people
Mm.
coming like high impact. You've got 16 bars to make a statement, get the wheel up, and the kind of energy and all this kind of thing. How much pressure is there for a Grime MC to step outside of that element of it and do something that is not typically what people associate with Grime? Was there pressure there for you?
For me personally, nah, bro. Like,
No.
I've always come into this saying, like, I'm gonna do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
If I feel that something's not for me, then it's not for me. If I feel like there is something for me, then I'll go and explore it. Um, I feel like obviously with the reload culture, like I fucking love it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, of course.
do you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it gets to a point. It gets to a point. I did get to a point for me. It's like, um, these reloads are not paying the bills, bruv.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these reloads are not paying the bills. Obviously, Spotify pay is shit, but at least it's something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or at least I can sell physicals for these tunes, or I can sell
Yeah,
tickets to a show to perform these songs. Do you know what I'm saying? And then maybe
yeah,
still get
yeah.
my reload there as well. Do you know what I'm saying? For the ego boost. So I feel
Yeah, of
like,
course.
yeah, I feel like it was more kind of like, I didn't step in the game to be an MC in it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe a gram artist, you could probably say, but an
Yeah.
artist overall. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've just been no pressure for me, man. I just do what I want. Seriously.
It's like what you said at the very beginning of the conversation, wasn't it? You recited a lyric from back in the day. And
Grime
it's
Bashman,
about
call me Mr. Versatile. Yeah,
yeah,
man.
boom, exactly, exactly that. Which nicely actually kind of segues over to something else that I'd like to talk to you about, because I had Limbs on the last episode. Big up Limbs.
Big up
Bad
Limbs.
boy.
Yeah, man.
And obviously you've recently put out a track with Limbs, Atlas, as part of his latest project, which is D&B, completely tempo switch up, different genre. And you boys, big up NASA as well.
Big up
you
NASA,
boys
man.
Absolutely just demolished that tune.
Nah,
when
big
I
up,
heard
man.
that, I was just saying to him, like, what is this I'm hearing? This is just, next techers. So how did that come about? And because what I've kind of, and tell me if I'm wrong, but from this conversation we've been having, it's not like, it doesn't strike me that you're someone that's grown up really listening to the jungle and D&B and stuff like that. It's not really part of your world necessarily. So I suppose part A, what led you to jumping on the track with Limbs? Well, talk to me about that first. How did it come about?
Jesus Christ. So I met Limbs at radio, I think. Or I might have met him at a show. But we basically just started to get along, basically. I used to see him about or whatever. And then I remember NASA. I was talking to NASA because me and NASA were going to do a tune. So I remember sending NASA a demo, and it didn't work, basically, because he sent me it for another beat. He was going to make something, but we just couldn't get nothing to work. So I'm like, cool. And then he was like, oh, but I'm doing this with Limbs. Like, Limbs actually name drops you. What do you think of this kind of thing?
Well, he literally says your name and it's like, because I'm so sick, like Joe, or whatever the bar is.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously, they was like, they both agreed to basically get me on the tune. And then, kind of the rest is history. Yeah, man.
Well, Limbs said in his episode that when you perform the tune out or the tune gets played, it's like your verse that gets the wheel up. do you agree with that? Is that
somebody said it, and I agree with whoever said it.
It's a rhythm, man. And also on
man.
the project as well, he's got he's talked about Duppy a little bit. Obviously, he's on your different remix. So he's on one of the other tunes with Limbs as well.
Yeah. Which is he drew up the South London boys. I got them on drum and bass, bro.
But of course, Logan's been doing his thing in that realm.
Logan's multi-genre king, bro.
P Money.
Yeah, there's been
I think even Footsie did a tune with Hugh Hardy, I think, which drum and bass producer. So
that's cool. What's the double as well? There seems to be like double. A big kind of like rising like grime MCs on drum. I'm
interested. Why do you think that is? What's behind that? Do you think? I mean, in terms of like, because what I was thinking about the other day was that it doesn't seem to go both ways, in the sense that you ain't seeing drum and bass MCs. Are you? I don't think I think I'm right in saying you're not seeing drum and bass MCs doing grime tracks, but grime artists are enjoying kind of moving in the drum and bass BPMs. I wonder why that is. I'm interested in that.
I don't know. I could once again, I can only speak on behalf of myself.
Yeah, of course.
I kind of got into it. So, like I said, like going back to when I used to just chill at Gizmos and used to just play drum and bass, I used to just shell my bars at halftime kind of thing. But never really saw it as serious in it until one day Oblig's birthday in 2022. And he's just gone, all I want for my birthday is a dub. Like, I just want dubs for my birthday, innit? Like, so I'm like, yo, I got home studio. What you saying? Like, I got you kind of vibe, innit? So he sent me 2 grand tracks, and then he was like, there's a wild card. So I'm like, all right, cool, innit? Like, what are we saying, innit? Like, so it ended up being a drum and bass song, basically. I can't remember, Hoax. I think it was a Hoax production. Yeah, I ended up doing a dub for him, like a drum and bass dub, like, which went off. Like, I was at the show when it played, and
Wicked.
yeah, it went off at I think it was Corsica, and yeah, I was just there, and I was just like, and I remember I mixed it down myself, and I remember I was standing next to Logan, innit, like, and then I'm like, how's it sounding? It's like, yeah, you're coming through. I'm like, alright, cool, sick. Now I can go enjoy it, and I've started moshing with everyone. So yeah, obviously, yeah, I think like that kind of like, oh shit, like that was actually, because that was bare fun to even write and record. Like I just found the pocket, and it was just like, and I think it was similar with Lims's track as well. It was just, yeah, a lot more easier to find the pocket. And yeah, man, I just done my thing, man.
yeah, wicked. With the Limbs collab, had you already heard, did he send you his bars and then you got to listen to that, or did you have to go in blind?
No. So they sent it to me. They gave me they probably gave me a fair few weeks to write something and get it perfected. And then yeah, we just literally went studio, and yeah, just smashed it out, mate.
Wicked. But of course, like, this is not your first foray into drum and bass anyway, because you linked up with Kazra and Enai, Critical Boys.
Yes. Yeah, man.
So
Pick them up,
we're not acting like this is the first drum and bass thing you've done. You've already done that, and that was a Critical Recordings release, right? Kazra and Enai, come on.
Yeah.
So tell me about that as well. We can't skip over that.
No, so even because it's even funny. So obviously I linked up with Lim. So we done the verse for Atlas, and I'm guessing because it was so weird how it happened. Basically, like, so them two must have been previewing my verses or whatever on their stories. And I actually remember I was at Kindred. I was at Radio, and obviously I'm just like, cool, just on the Insta, and then Casuals popped up in it, but I didn't really know who he was. Right. So after the set, like, I've done my research. Like, first of all, saw his numbers. I was like, fuck, like, all right, this guy's important. Checked out Critical Sound. I'm like, oh shit. And then I remember going to work. Well, anyway, I'll come back to that bit. But yeah, he was basically like, yo, like, bro, you want to work? I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it, innit? Like, so I remember going to work the next day. One of my old teammates is a big drum and bass fan. So I was like, oh, who's Kazra? He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, Kazra, like Critical Sound. He's like, bruv, what? Don't tell me they shouted you. I'm like, yeah, like, they shouted me for a tune. He was like, no way. Like, it was proper, like, he was more excited than I was. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, literally. So even how that even comes to like full circle. The original tune that I made for NASA, I ended up giving to Kazra, and then that's how that worked out. So
what, as in the bars that you wrote, you mean?
Yeah. No. So I've given you exclusive. The next one, me and Kazra got something else coming out.
Okay.
That next one is gonna be what I gave NASA originally. I can't remember who I gave Plan to. I think Plan was just there and it just worked. I remember he sent me the beat, and I would just obviously try and find pockets, and yeah, those bars seem to work.
Wicked. It's really interesting for me to hear this because I don't know what the word is, but it's not, I don't mean this disrespectfully. I don't know if it's naivety or if that is the right word or not, but like, I love the fact that it's almost like, you know, some geezer called Kazra just hit me up, wants some bars. Because like, when you're like in the drum and bass world, it's like, oh, Kazra, like Critical, you know, we know that like these people, what they're doing and their history and what they do with the label and blah, blah, blah. So I love the fact you're just like, yeah, cool, I'll do some bars. Boom, there you go.
Yeah. No, do you know, it was proper sick as well, because for the next release, me and Kazra actually linked up, because obviously, before it was just remote. And then, we actually went studio to do the last one. And obviously I was just asking him about his journey, and it was proper interesting to see how he came up and how the label was formed, because obviously like I said, like, I didn't really know much about the guy, do you know what I mean? And then to obviously speak to him, and man, he's a sound lad.
Yeah, he's a good lad, man. Big up Kazra. But it's cool, isn't it? Because you come into it with no preconceived, you're just like, here's the music, I'm just gonna do my thing over it. There's none of
Literally.
that other shit. Like you're not bogged down in like decades of drum and bass politics and all the fuckeries that go with it. That's a whole nother podcast, bruv. Like that's a whole nother podcast. But you're not, you're detached from that. You're just doing you, and you like the music, and you link with Kazra, and then wicked. Then that's how it is in its most like organic form, isn't it? Like in its purest essence, almost.
Yeah, man. I'm
Without
very
all the
like
shit.
But yeah, no, to be fair though, I'm actually like grateful for it, because like I really do try to just exist in my own bubble no matter where I am. So yeah, I think like that's kind of like a big thing for me, just to kind of be able to exist in multiple spaces, but as myself, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, obviously, there's no pressure, because obviously I didn't really know what to expect as well, innit? Like, and the feedback from that song plan has just been mad. Like, people like DM me like, oh my God, this song was so sick. Like,
Wicked.
yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, I think like you just said the word expectation. I think when you remove expectation from stuff, especially like in the creative world,
that's where you enjoy it more.
Yeah. We need to. Well, not we. I think I can take something from that as well. We take away the expectation and just do it because you enjoy it and you love doing it. It's a very different outcome. Yeah, man. So D&B, Grime.
Yes.
What else? What's next? Oof. What else are we going to hear you? Your vocal tones over, bruv.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be real. Like, I'm kind of just tapping into what I'm currently doing more. So just kind of like honing in a bit more with the melodic stuff. But I do have a few bits and bobs that are grime infused, but not necessarily grime.
Okay.
So yeah, like something a bit funky house-ish kind of vibe.
Okay.
What a bit dubstep coming as well. Like I said, me and Kaz are dropping again. So yeah, I feel like just really just want to experiment with more sounds and just kind of see what I can create, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no limits.
Yeah, defo, man. Defo.
Do you produce yourself? Are you interested in making beats, or is it strictly a lyrics thing?
Do you know what? At a time I was producing, so I've actually got a production credit on Duppy's second project.
Okay.
So I produced his intro on Delusions of Grandeur.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, but even that beat is, so that's like 165. I think I made that up.
Oh, really?
So it's not even so it's not even grime like that.
Jungle tempos.
Yeah. But so that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I've always, but that's even funny. So that song, I made that beat probably around COVID. So I don't even think I was really in touch with drum and bass. And then it's funny how now I'm actually making drum and bass music kind of thing, and that kind of like up tempo stuff that I never thought I would make, but you know.
But forgive me, I'm gonna proper put you on the spot here. Like, what MCs and drum and bass are you rating?
Oh, see, old school Skibbity.
Yeah.
I like Trigger, but he's more bassline, am I right?
Nah, Trigger is like veteran from, like Manchester veteran from day dot, really. So yeah, through the whole jungle era and drum and bass. Obviously these days he's gone on slightly different paths, a bit more of a exploring his artistry like we're talking about, and obviously he's done a bit of acting and stuff. But I mean, back in the day, like Trigger, bassman, like deep down 95, 96, 97, just battering the country.
It's crazy, bro.
Just coming with that Shadow Demon style. Like no one is messing with him lot.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, Trigger was like, even the way he that
style, bro. That
cold,
style, they just
coldest.
And obviously Skepta, even way back, Skepta had him on that tune back in the day, didn't he? Did the Inner Corner lyrics on the Skepta album.
No, Wiley. That was Wiley. That was Zip It Up with Bad Man Are Talking. man, I thought nah, na 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 when they get darker. Yeah, he might have done it on a Skepta tune as
He's
well. But
definitely done a Skepta one as well.
the
Yeah,
one I'm
yeah.
thinking about, Zip It Up, and Giggs is on that tune as well.
Oh,
That
yeah.
tune is called.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think I've heard
I'll
that.
send you that
But
one as well.
yeah. Those styles there, Trigger, Bass, Spider. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
them lot of legends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really too. They're obviously
No,
like
I was
the
just
legends.
interested. I think it's in some ways, I think it's quite refreshing because, like I said, really, like you're not bogged down in what everyone else is sounding like and what they're up to.
Yeah.
No, I'm just interested in some. Like, I appreciate like you haven't really got an opinion on it, which is fair enough. But I was just wondering what. And again, you like you've said a couple of times, you can only talk for yourself. But I'd love to kind of speak to other grime MCs and see what their perspective is on MCs within the drum and bass scene. Because, like I said to you, like there's so many different facets of it. You get your host MCs, you get your jump up MCs that spit in and get everyone in between. Yeah, I just wondered if you had like a perspective on it, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a perspective on it. I'm like,
no.
I'm new to this, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, bruv. Yeah. You just you're taking it as you find it, doing your thing.
I definitely do want to kind of maybe not indulge in it, like, but I do want to do more drum and bass bookings for sure and kind of like experience that side of thing. I respect drum and bass, but I feel like when I go to a rave, probably not. I feel like, yeah, probably like, I don't know, like maybe critical, but I'll go and support. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and like if Lindsay's doing like a drum and bass show, I'll probably go. Do you know what I'm
Something
saying?
you might dip in and out of, like
you're
not going to be down at the front raving for like 6 hours straight.
Hell no, bro. I think I'll be give me a couple hours and probably bedtime, man.
Yeah. I hear ya.
Oh, big up the ravers, man.
Yeah, big up. Look, we're here for it. Underground music in whatever format, you know. I love it all. If it's got an MC on it, I'm in.
If for that.
Bro, I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here, but as we sort of move towards wrapping things up, what did I say to you at the beginning? Do you remember what I said? Like, almost coming up to 2 hours.
Oh shit! Fuck.
It's mad, isn't it? This is what always happens. Exactly the same thing that happened with Limbs. I'm like, yeah, let's do like an hour podcast. We'll just get into it, and then this is why the episodes end up. I've done some that are over 3 hours because we're just talking.
Yeah, literally, but that's how it should be, though, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, we're just going with the flow. But there's one thing I did want to ask because I know we're going back to now to your to the Sick Note EP, but it says on the press release, where is it? Yeah, working closely with DOK. Yeah. Joe began building records around his natural vocal tone rather than trying to match preconceived grime formulas. That really stuck out of me. Like, what? Break that down for me. What's the preconceived grime formula and the natural vocal tone? That really interests me.
It's funny because everyone I speak to who isn't necessarily a grime fan, when I say I do grime, they're like, "Oh, you mean like," and they expect the kind of high energy. That's the kind of cadence that a lot of grime is kind of being portrayed as. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I've just obviously approached it a bit differently. It's like I've naturally got a kind of smooth voice, like without trying to sound big-headed, innit? Like, so yeah, why not I just actually just use that to my advantage? It sits better on the style that I'm doing anyway, because there's no point in me screaming my lungs out over do you know what I mean? That don't make no sense. So yeah, I just feel like it just all round felt more natural. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm very like relaxed anyway. Like, this is how I normally talk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, man.
It's just become more easy for me, more natural. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. It's like you're not putting on. It's not like you've got. Obviously, we project our voices in certain ways, and we've got a stylistic approach to the vocal delivery. But you're not putting on some crazy made-up voice when you pick up the mic. You can still hear that it sounds like you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been trying to do. Because I'll be real, like I've struggled a lot with my projection and how I sound on mic and clarity.
Okay.
There's been a lot of times like I'll step away from a set and be like, oh, wait, I could have projected better, or I could have sounded a bit more clearer or whatever. And I feel like obviously that's why my style has probably changed as well, because it's like, not to say I can't do it, because I've done it. Like I've done shows, like I've got reloads, mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I can do it. It's just like, do I just want to do this every week? Not really. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not good for your throat. It's not good for your voice box. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it kind of like went hand in hand with me kind of wanting to transition into more of an artist anyway. And I just think it just all happened naturally. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like that's definitely that.
Just touching on what you just said, bruv, I'm really interested in this because this comes up in conversation. Just stuff around vocal clarity, projection, how loud your voice is, comes up a lot in conversation. I do some mentoring work with MCs, and this is definitely a theme that appears. And I have it myself. Like, come off the mic and you think, rah, his voice is louder than mine. Like, I've been doing this like 27 years. Like, I still sometimes think, or you get like your icon legacy MCs that have just got like, especially in drum and bass, like the big, growly, loud voice. It just cuts through.
Oh, mate.
And so how do you deal like with those nagging little thoughts? Like when you come off a set and you think like, I could have done this or I should have done this. Like, how do you deal with that?
One or two ways, innit? Like, if Logan's there was a point like I always used to ask Logan, to be like, oh, that sound alright. And obviously he'll just say in it like, no, like you sounded like you could have projected better, or why are you sounding so timid or whatever. Like it'll give me like good feedback, do you know what I mean? Another time, there's actually a story behind this. So this is actually like a full circle moment. So when we were talking about P Money, so I've gone so there's Grime MC event at Coco in Camden. So man's gone, managed to get backstage, like wristbands, all of that. I'm like, yeah, cool. So once again, didn't really plan to spit in it. Like I'm just enjoying the vibe, because obviously like Jamie's got his pattern in it, like, and then I think someone actually beckoned me over. So I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. So I've done my bar in it, like, but no one's moving. But I'm thinking I'm slapping, like, I feel like I'm going in, but no one's moving in the crowd, innit? I'm like, oh, this ain't even that long ago. This is probably about 2 or 3 years ago. So obviously my ego is telling me these people should know who you are, but realistically they don't, innit? Whatever, innit? Like, so I spat my bar. Then I gave the mic to JME. No, actually I've gone after JME. I gave the mic to someone else. So I've gone after JME, spat my bar. Then I've given him the mic away. P Money's next. Hit it with kill him in the flow, I was like, oh my gosh. Everyone's like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my gosh, fam. I got out of it. Obviously, it wasn't intentional, innit? I hope not. But yeah, that showed the difference, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but the kind of like silver lining under that, because obviously I could have gone home feeling like shit, innit? Like, but
yeah,
obviously it's like, bruv, this is big man MC, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? But on top of that, like another MC that I rate and respect, like after, who met me for the first time, was like, yeah, you done your thing, you were slapping. Like, I had my Arsenal shirt on. He was like, yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, you doing your thing, bro. I was like, nah, safe, man. Like, that obviously helped a lot. So I definitely feel like feedback is key. Just even from your peers, or more so people that you value their opinion, because I'll be raw, like,
they're just not going to gas you up, they're going to tell you how it is.
Do you know what I mean? And then also as well, I don't give two shits if Stephen thinks I'm shit, bro, because I don't value your opinion. That's your opinion and you're entitled to it, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, you might want to be an antagonist. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's the mad thing though, isn't it, about how the human mind works? Like, Stephen might think you're sick, but he's not just even reacting in a way. Or like, we never, it's so we never know what's going through other people's minds, do we? So it's almost like it's got to come from inside, from within ourselves.
No, facts. Well, that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean, that's what I kind of like had to kind of build up, because obviously, like, I feel like relying on others' validations is very harmful, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're always gonna be looking for the next fix. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how you end up
100%.
getting cancelled or going viral for some dumb shit. Do you know what I mean? Which I don't need either.
And just the whole thing around like comparisons, comparing ourselves. I mean, humans, I mean, the flipping mad world that we live in now, like we're always comparing ourselves to the other person. But from an MC perspective with what we're talking about, it's not helpful to like compare, you know, your voice, the sound. Well, I don't just mean you specifically, but like, you know, am I as loud as them? Am I getting a reaction like da 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 da? Doesn't help. What's the saying? Comparison is the thief of all joy.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And bruv, like, it's been if I was that kind of person who always compares myself to other people, I'd be a madman. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, two of my close...
me as well, bruv.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be a madman, bruv. Like, obviously, like, two of my closest friends in Duppy and Logan are excelling. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was comparing myself to them, I'll be a madman. But instead, I just use it as fuel for myself, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it's been like,
man. Yeah.
That's how it has to be, man.
Yeah.
Still something, still, man.
I hear you. Yeah, because it's... Yeah, no, that really resonates, man. I think a lot of people will find what you just said quite helpful, actually, especially if they're involved in, if they're an MC or a DJ, or whatever it might be. Then,
man.
it's not
All
about,
it means is...
it's about recognizing your worth as well, isn't it? Knowing that it doesn't matter what they're doing or they're like, if my friends are super successful, then that's sick, because that shows that we can all be successful in our own way, doing our own thing in a way that's aligned for each of us.
No, exactly.
Not trying to have to like be like them and match them. It's like, no, we can all share that energy. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because
I'd spread it as well amongst like, because imagine
I feel like in music, especially, like there's sometimes this thing that like, well, if that person's successful, that means I can't be because they've taken a success. And that's what I've always rated Wiley, because he's brought so many people through, and he's like, no, we can all eat together and enjoy it. And look how amazing successes have come from the grime scene since its inception. Amazing, bruv. Like, blows my mind.
No, that's
to look at what some of them guys have gone on to do. So
yeah, that's the thing, man. I feel like there needs to be more of that in it. Like, and it doesn't necessarily need to be specifically another person bringing someone else. Like, it could literally. So even Lindsay's a prime example. The way that he's gone about it, he's gone over there to do his thing and build what he's been building, and has brought me along. Do you know what I'm saying? And shouted me, put me on this tune, which has led to another thing for me to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
Little things like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all about timing as well, man. I feel like it's sometimes just not your time, innit? Like, and I feel like looking back over the years where people around me have reached success, or I've got successes or whatever, or doing big things, that time for me was more so for me to just kind of find my sound in it, like, and that's what a lot of the time that I've spent has been, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm very much in more of a commanding position with my career. Do you know what I'm saying? Having that clarity of what I'm capable of. Even like the listening party, like that was even mad. The fact that I even pulled that off. Like, I say we, my team, like, big up Kays, big up Gabby, Amin, Mary, just everyone involved. Like, that was not even on my to-do list. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wicked.
And like little wins like that.
Where did you do that?
So we done that in a place called HWK in Hackney Wit.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it was mad. Like, yeah, we should have got a bigger space. Just put it that way, bro.
Wicked.
Yeah, but it was proper sick.
More.
No, literally. Well, for the next one, yeah, man. Hopefully get you down as well, bruv.
Nah, bruv, I'd love to come down, man. So you're surrounded by a good team of people?
Yeah, defo, man. Defo.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. Just give me a little bit of an insight into, you know, life as an underground music artist. You know, what it takes to... Okay, let's just specifically talk about Sick Note.
Okay.
What it takes to get that from an idea in your head? Obviously, we've talked a bit about the making of the music already with you and DOK, so we've kind of covered that. But then getting it from, okay, cool, we've now got some files on a computer, essentially. Now what? What happens now to get it to the next stage? And like, tell me a little bit about the people around you and what else has to happen to make this underground music thing work.
Yeah. So I mean, with Sick Note, so yeah, like I said, I mean, I've had it for years. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I had the body of it for years, basically. And I think, yeah, like I said, I think I finished it, like, was happy with it around summer. That's when all the tunes were laid. So last summer, cool. Towards the end of the year, so big up K, so that's actually like one of my closest friends, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's my dog before music, do you know what I mean? We met through music, but that's just my G, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? So she, towards the end of the year, she was basically like, oh, like, I should manage you. And I was like, yeah, cool, but nothing really happened straight after, kind of thing. And then I remember, like, one day, we was on the phone, and then we just basically started to put things together. But this wasn't even regarding the show. This was just um, more so the branding side of things, getting our ducks in a row, as they say. Then the conversation about the party came along, which I was just like, we can, but I mean, I don't think I'm ready, innit? And that was kind of my argument. And we kind of, at the time, I think N3 had just done his party. So he's ended up calling me and he's like, yeah, you're doing a party kind of thing. So I'm like, how do you know? KJ must have told him. So I'm roped in now. So I'm like, cool, we're doing a party. And obviously as it going on, I'm just like, all right, cool, I'm getting more confident with it. But at the same time, there was a lot of things that probably didn't go to plan. So, I mean, yeah, specifically like our special guest, we meant to have someone booked. But they had a show to do abroad, but because of the war, they've had to leave a day earlier, which would have been a party. So we're scrambling for special guests for that whole week, basically. And we didn't announce it until the week of the party. Like, I didn't get the okay until the Monday, and the party's on the Thursday kind of thing.
Okay.
Which was mental.
Stress.
Yeah, no, honestly, but like I said, like, luckily it goes back to me saying, like, I've got KZR, like, she's been like amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? She's been doing a lot of the legwork. Gabby as well. She's been doing a lot behind the scenes for the party as well. So a lot was out of my hands, but I really just had to just focus on obviously promotion and also at the time getting the project ready. Which is really refreshing. Do you know what I mean? Very helpful just having someone who's able to take a bit of weight off his shoulders. And it kind of just gives me the ability to just actually focus on creation. Do you know what I mean?
So Kays is your manager, obviously, and I've had some, email conversations with her, so big her up.
Mm.
So who else is in the team? Like, what other roles are fulfilled by other people?
So I mean, as JoSoSick, it's just me and her, but then obviously we've got, I mean, we're all kind of like, I would say it's one kind of big family. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so we've got Amin, who done the poster and done the rebrand as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's also a producer, goes under the name Illustration. He's a bad boy, sick. We got Mary Hart, she done the artwork. And then my boy Fandizzle, he done the mix and master.
Mm-hmm.
And who else was involved? And then there's just been a lot of collaborations with other people, like photographers. Oh, also in the team as well. So my videographer, Leo, Josh and Ashmi. So they're the guys that that I've been shooting with for the last year. So I've been shooting with Leo since 2023. And since last year, Ashmi and Josh have joined the team. And that's my team in terms of.
It's mad though, isn't it? But even there's like eight names or whatever it is, 7 or 8 names.
I've not even mentioned DOK. Did you get it?
Yeah. So
like I said,
all these different things that
photographers.
happen behind the scenes to get a product, a project a project out there with the branding, with the artwork, sounding crisp, promo, and like we've not even talked about social media and all that shit. You know, it's a lot, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's underground, independent.
Yeah, man. Nice.
I love that. That's inspiring, man.
No, thank you, man. It's what we have to do, man. Like, I remember talking to someone, Jammed, and he's been an advocate of DIY, like do it yourself, innit? So he's done the. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got his own record label. I remember speaking to him, and he literally just said, "Yeah, DIY, bruv. Whatever you can do yourself, just do it, bruv. Why are you waiting for other people?" And I think
he
then,
even breaks it down in some of his tunes. Then he the lyrical content that he's spitting about is like the process of like being a DIY artist.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut in there.
No, but that's a good thing because I was even going to touch on the project that he done with Elijah. Is that what you was referring to?
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like that is he was just like, bruv, just do it yourself, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because bruv, you're gonna wait around for something that might not even happen, and then you're gonna be mad at. And then obviously it's kind of got me thinking. It's just like, yeah, cool. So obviously I kind of got my head ticking already and my mind. But obviously this is way before Kazers kind of stepped up as my manager.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just mad how that's all worked out, and we've managed to put on a show that received like really good feedback. Like the show as a whole, the party as a whole, received like good feedback. Like a lot of people was like, yeah, good vibes. The music was good. Like all the DJs smashed it. Like big up Gabby, Leo, Dandy, Charisma. So big up Mango as well, actually, because he actually filled in last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember actually he was away. I remember I had to DM his brother. I was like, yo, I beg you, chat to your bro. I need to get hold of him ASAP kind of thing. And then literally like later on that day, he got back to me. He's happy to do it. And he smashed it, man. Do you get it?
He's another one that's but he's been around for ages, but other than that, he's, independent and doing his own thing, DIY mentality.
Facts.
Yeah. Inspiring stuff, man.
Yeah. No, it's proper inspiring, man.
It makes you wonder in this day and age, like, do we, as artists, even really need like record labels and this kind of thing? I feel like the old structures are starting to dissolve a little bit. I feel like you can just sell direct to your fan base now, to your network, create your own ecosystem.
But I feel like people want to cut corners though, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? And that's obviously why. Obviously, I can't speak on. I'm not speaking down on this, but this is why people sign deals. Do you know what I mean? Like, too right. Do you know what I'm saying? If they're offering a fat stack of money for your single, too right, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? But
even if it's not a fat stack of money, though, I'm not being funny, right? So let's just look at the way you've broken down the thing. Like, if an independent artist has got to, we're not going to go into numbers or anything like that. But I'm just saying, from more of like an overview of it, then got to make the music. So is there studio time that needs to be paid for? Okay, maybe got home studio, maybe you haven't, blah, blah, blah. Does the producer, they're going to sell you the beat, or are they just going to take a cut? So there's all that sort of stuff. Then you've got to get mixed, mastered, artwork, video, boom, boom, boom. The tune even hasn't even come out yet. So someone's got to pay for all this stuff, right? And then this person might want a little percentage of that, and then they want that. So I understand why, like, even if there's like a shit deal on the table from a label, like at least the label are paying for all of that stuff, then it's got to be marketed. And it's very easy as an artist, I find it myself, like to moan about, this tune hasn't really done anything or whatever. But then again, to be devil's advocate, like someone's had to front all the money to make this tune turn from an idea in my head to a product that's now out there for the public to consume.
That's it.
But I do think there's something very alluring to me, so I've never done it, chatting to yourself, chatting to Limbs, about this kind of topic. And yeah, it's very alluring to think, oh, okay, there's different channels out there. You could just do this yourself and just sell it direct to your. I think what I was saying to Limbs is, like, imagine if you created something, and I don't know, are there 1,000 people in the world that would buy that for this much money? Then straight away you've started to got a business model. Is there 500 people, like whatever number, like, you know,
Yeah.
keep changing the numbers, or do we just rely on like streams that pay fuck all? You know, like when you're talking about physicals and tangible products and like little special limited edition things, like I was seeing Illiman today posting on about he pressed up 120 copies of his new album on vinyl.
Sick.
And you think, yeah, maybe that's what it's all about. I don't know.
No, I mean, bruv, I've got a few physicals on my desk, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I value physicals. I don't listen to them, but I value them as for what they are, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think like there is definitely a market for that. I definitely do feel like the DIY way probably more satisfying, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you know that you've built whatever you've got. Do you
bit
know
more
what I mean?
risk involved, arguably, but you get the fulfillment from it.
Yeah, man, but that's the adrenaline. That's where the adrenaline kicks in. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah. And you've got to back it. You've really got to believe in it. If you're the one that's going to be fronting it all and having to invest in it, then it's easy to say, oh yeah, this tune's all right. Here you go, label, put this out.
Yeah,
if you're the one that's got to back it, then yeah, I suppose it's that real having that faith in it to go through with it, man.
Exactly.
I do think there's an argument to be made for like this is what I was saying to Limbs, actually, like a super exclusive JoSoSick package for it, like where you get like, but it's physicals only, so you get like a little bundle of like, obviously like I'm not trying to teach you how to suck eggs, bruv, like, you know way more about this than I do, but yeah, you get your little thing like handwritten lyrics on a postcard with this, that, the sticker, the USB, whatever it might be, and you can only buy it from you in person.
Yeah,
I love this little mad idea that like someone can only get it from, they see you out on the street or at a show or somewhere. It's like, yeah, you have to come to me to get it.
Yeah, I think JME done something.
Is that too far fetched?
No, because bruv, JME, that's similar to what JME's doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? JME's the king of DIY, bruv. If we're being real, he's the king of DIY. And yeah, man. Obviously, he's just so business like knowledgeable. Do you know what I'm saying? He can like, not even without having a conversation, like you can actually just tell like he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's definitely someone that I look at and just like, well, cool. Like, definitely
them
lot
had it. I mean, yeah, them lot as brothers and as boy better know, they had it on lock from early, didn't they?
Bruv, even mad. Do you remember the SIM cards? They had their own phone company, bruv. They had their own SIM cards. They had boy better know SIM cards, bruv. Yeah, bruv.
BBK.
And then obviously the t-shirts. And them t-shirts, bruv, they've not changed from how long, bruv? Probably the quality's changed. But that goes to show, bruv, like that's such an iconic,
amazing marketing way before the whole TikTok and Insta thing. That was like MySpace era, if that. And they just had it on lock.
Literally, and it's literally lasting through all these generations, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you got people who weren't even alive when that t-shirt was made, who are probably rocking it. Do you know what I mean? So no, it's sick, man. It's proper sick.
Bruv, you've been really, really generous with your time. I feel like I could keep talking to you, but I think let's kind of wrap this up.
Yeah, man.
Let's wrap this up, because there is a little closing tradition that I do with all the guests called the Ultimate MC Cypher.
Oh.
Okay, so this is where you can pick. You get five MCs, five MCs, any genre. Like, they might be dead, they might be alive, past or present, whoever they might be. Yeah. And just imagine you're going to sit back in your comfy armchair and you're going to watch these five MCs go at it in a cypher. Maybe the genres are switching up or whatever, they're passing the mic around. Whatever it is for you, it's your cypher. Yeah. What five MCs are you picking?
Cool. Vibes Cartel. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna actually try and do a mix up matchup. Yeah.
Wicked. Go on.
So we're gonna have Vibes Cartel. Yeah. We're gonna have We're gonna have Wiley. We're gonna have Prime Wiley. Right, Wiley meets Prime. We're gonna have I'm trying to think. Who would I like to see on a
It's tricky,
cypher?
isn't it?
I'll say Eminem. I'll probably say Kendrick. I'll probably say Kendrick still.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd see Kendrick. Yeah. UK rap. Let's go UK rap. Yeah, I'd say Gigs.
Yeah.
Let's say a wild card. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, yeah?
Michael Jackson, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I think that would be cool.
Is he an MC though?
No, but imagine like
I'll let you have that. I'll let you have a little technicality there. Go on.
I think he would sound sick on Grime.
Just coming
Like,
in.
imagine the reload. And he goes, you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, mate. You mad?
Man, the crazy ad libs as well.
Do you get stuff, bro? Imagine we're with Gibbs.
Vibes Cartel's on like chatting hard, and then he's in the. Oh, mate.
Make Justin touch me. Bruv, that's going off, bruv. Are you mad, bruv?
Yeah,
that'll be cold, man. And then, I'd have to get, I want, on decks, I want, on decks, Oh, this techie store. I'm probably gonna say, I'm gonna say Spyro. Back to back, Funk Master Flex.
Wow, yeah. Funk Flex.
I feel like they'll probably be able to get the best out of all the artists, man. Obviously, the tempos might be a bit, but we'll make it work, man. We'll make it work.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, big up,
Red Bull.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You've big up, man.
You've come correct there. I like that. Bruv, where can people find you? Everyone that's been listening to this, they want to go and listen to your music now. They want to connect with you. Like, I'll put all the stuff in the show notes as well, but please tell them where to find you.
Yeah, man. So yeah, Insta, JoSoSick, JoSoSick. Insta, TikTok, JoSoSick. And yeah, my music's available YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp as well. If you want to actually buy the music, you can actually buy it on Bandcamp as well. So
yeah, that's important, man. People like bloody go and buy the music.
Yeah, man. I mean,
these artists are out here grinding, grafting. We've broken down some of the process. So Bandcamp, why, for anyone that doesn't know, why is Bandcamp the best option for an independent artist? Why is Bandcamp so important?
Because it just literally gives the artist, obviously you pay an admin fee or whatever, but you basically recoup a realistic amount of the sales that you get. So you actually sell your music and just PayPal money straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very helpful. And also they do a thing where like Bandcamp Fridays, and they'll waive like the admin fee. So yeah, it's proper sick, man. It's proper helpful through COVID. Like I remember that's when they kind of launched that. And I remember I was like releasing music on Bandcamp, like tune a month and make a bit of spare change here and there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It was pretty
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, peeps, check out their EP. Sick Note.
Yes.
Definitely worth your time and energy. Go and listen to that. And go and deep it. Go and check out all the stuff that's out there. I mean, how many radio sets must there be out there? You and Logan and just killing it. Like, I'm going to go and see if I can find some of these Empire FM ones, because that's a new one for me.
Yeah. If I find one, I'll send it to you. I'll have a look for you though, bro.
If you got anything in the archives, I'm here for that.
I'll show you still. I've got a picture to show you. I'll show you the picture of when me and Logan met for the first time.
Yeah, wicked.
I've actually got a picture of that.
Wicked, yeah. Well, I'd love to see that. Bruv, do you want to spit anything a cappella?
Yeah, go on then. I'll show some love, man.
We're gonna do a cappella bars, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to do, so I'll just shut up for a minute, and I think the people have listened to you talking. Just need to hear the man in action. Big up.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. No, I don't play no game, don't cross that line. VAR, you're so offside. Sick MC, no, you're not that kind. I could teach you, man, but I'm not that kind. They could teach you, man, but they're not that guy. No, they don't wanna show dude love taking a nip, but I'm not mankind. Them man are dead like Frankenstein. I got the energy like monster. I'll spin man round like helicopter. Relentlessly, if a man test me, bringing them heat like Zaragoza. Can't look at me and see your seafood. Show like lobster when I'm in a mood. Get a grip, way man's holding it up. Them man are crab side wisdom I move. Boy.
Yeah, pull up. Wicked, man.
My boy.
Yeah. Love
Big
that.
up, man.
I love that. Bro, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, man. Been a pleasure, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Big up. Really appreciate your time. So, people, you've been in tune to JoSoSick, Mic-minded people, the culture, the craft, the conversation. It's an underground podcast, grassroots podcast, real MCs. Joe has told you his story. Go out and check out the music. If you're listening on Spotify and Apple, you can also watch it on YouTube and vice versa. And do all the little things that just help me grow this podcast. Like it, leave a little review, the 5-star thing. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Give it a little share on your stories on Instagram. Whatever you can do, massively appreciate it. So big up to all you lot for listening in, to all my mic-minded people. I will be back with another sick guest very soon. In the meantime, from me, Fokus, and Mr. JoSoSick, we're out. Peace.